Well, here I am at the battered woman's shelter. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I think I have a lot more of a grasp of reason and social skills.
Told Grace to kill herself on stream. Everyone's
Okay, so we have a point of contention.
Fuck you, die! You get it!
That you're demonstrating.
Okay, you
your
get
views.
it!
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
About what?
I don't know what to do.
You're going to end up being a silly woman. Yeah. When I burned the bridge. I got to. I'm sorry.
She said, keep beating your daughter up, Ben, because I saw her with a black eye. You want to see the proof?
Yeah, there was no ambiguity about what I saw. It was green and swollen all on her left.
Ruby has offered me a space. We could all do speed dating, everyone happy, big happy family. You'll never get pregnant. You'll never be a mother. You'll never get married. You are trash.
Your dad fucking physically, emotionally, and probably sexually abuses you.
It's called being entertaining. It's called this is the entertainment business.
I don't want to fuck a Furby. I don't even know what that means.
I pray to the Lord our God that the Ruby arc never ends. But when the bridge, if the bridge does get burned, see, I said when, that was a Freudian slip. I didn't mean it. If the bridge ever gets burned, I think this one will hit different because I really do like her, so. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Thorp TV. I'm here with my loyal employee, Ben Thorp, aka Abel. We're at Ruby Spacek's apartment. She is graciously hosting us.
Very graciously.
Okay. Because it'll just give us a...
We're live from my
Ruby's
lovely
here.
apartment, which is actually, it's in good condition for how it normally is. Like,
The
this
Thorps...
view right here is giving... Wait, what can they see?
The Thorps... No, they just said we moved in with you. Oh, you have a Ruby's kitty. Why is Ben laying down while visiting? He's making himself comfortable. That's how good of a host Ruby is. Ruby will be taking us through a tour of the apartment.
Yeah.
Let me know if it disconnects. It should stay, though.
Yeah. It always pays to grab some extra packets of sugar. So you never know when you may have a guest. And then, since I was an immature asshole, I gave his phone number out to a bunch of people. And I regret that.
You dogs James Franco?
I never got my coffee today, so.
Coffee.
Yes, you did. McDonald's coffee, remember?
You're about to have some nice
Really?
almond milk
Yeah.
coffee.
Normal. Fun 20-something girl convo. Not so normal. Dad seething in living room. He's not seething.
He's relaxing.
No, I'm just chill, yeah.
Are we gonna dye the hair today? Yes, we are.
I know, I'm like...
First, we're gonna do the court update, but I have
I'm so excited.
it's pretty dirty, but it's not too bad. $10.
Hey.
HKVP9 says
Oh,
shout out to Ruby.
Thank
Yes.
you. I
Ruby, did
appreciate
you
it.
know that there is a sign posted?
Well, we don't need any more fire trucks.
There's not a
They
third
shut down the
person.
street.
Wait,
and then they
take a
like
picture of it?
closed everything down. Yeah.
We got another super chat, by the way. Thank you,
Woohoo!
HKVP9. Shout out to
Thank you.
Grace. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get the super chats rolling. It was kind of bad.
Right.
And
But there's
they
no
shut
third-
down the block.
That happened.
I just said
Yeah, but
like,
it's only young-
I just saw the fire and we went outside and like.
It's not illegal to start a
I
fire
regret telling
accidentally.
that truth because now it's like if I get sued, I have nothing.
No,
But then I was like, wait, I will
it comes
actually have money
under-
to be taken from me. So that would suck. Imagine if I just got sued for like, I
I
didn't
And,
announce
uh,
it, but I recorded. We're
That's
gonna
really
clean
how I
together.
am.
We're gonna clean together.
And we're gonna clean together.
I'm going
today.
to use Ruby as a metaphor for my life, and in so
Beautiful.
cleaning up my life, I will use her life as an experiment to clean.
All right, let's talk about boundaries. What's your take? Grace, get the fuck out of here. Ruby, would you say that you have daddy issues?
Probably to some extent, just because of my dad's instability with drugs. But it's just, he never left. My parents didn't divorce till I was 18. It was just like he was on drugs. And
What's
not.
your view of men?
I love men. I have a very positive view of men. Probably more positive than most. I think men
agree.
are in a state of crisis and loneliness and isolation. And I
Do
feel
you see yourself as a female as being needing a man?
and I would love to have a man in my life and have marriage, babies, and the whole normal.
How would you see that?
shebang.
Let's say you got to normal, right? What would you see the relationship being? Let's say you brought the ideal man here.
Mhm.
What do you think he would make of this situation? Wouldn't a guy say, well, it's been 34 years, you've been marriageable, let's say from 18 to 34, that's
I know.
how many
I had
years?
a couple, like,
16
long-term-
years?
I had a couple.
You've been on the
long-term
dating scene for
relationships.
16 years.
I guess so.
So, what?
You know, so here's the dating history.
I mean, like, maybe from the outside you don't realize this. You cast yourself as somewhat masculine or dominant. You're not really very much of either thing.
Do you think so?
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Would you look
I guess
at,
I
like,
wouldn't
the
have a good
panoply of
perspective on myself. I'm me.
Females? Yeah, right, because you're you.
I was very social in my 20s. It was, you know, so I got
So you're being
a ton
affirmed.
of like affirmations. A
That
lot of
you're,
people
like,
liking me and wanting,
cool
you know,
and
and
interesting. And
yeah, I
You
felt like
needed
on
other
top
people
of
to
the
tell you
world
that?
and the little world that I was in. I felt like, you know.
But you needed other people to tell you that because your dad didn't tell you that, right? Me and Ruby really getting into it, and I think she feels like I'm a bad person. But I was telling her that if I'm a bad person, you're a worse person. Do you think you could actually form a bond? Like, you know what I mean? You've been single now.
Well,
for
the way that we're interacting reminds
too
me.
long. How long would you say she's been on?
I
You
was-
started having sex when you were 15.
16. But the thing is,
16 to 34, though, that's
Yeah.
18 years.
yeah.
But maybe you don't have a vocation to marriage.
I don't know. Maybe not.
But then what are you doing? You're in a state right now
Mhm.
where you say, like, I wouldn't get pregnant for at least a year.
The goal, the ideal. Okay, so I'm 34.
Mm.
My ideal
No, I
would
mean,
to
like,
be pregnant at like
physiologically.
36.
Yes,
Yes,
saying
it's late.
physiologically, like
Yes, it's so late. I put it.
I don't know
odds
when-
at like
when-
10%. It's like
10% that you'll ever have a kid.
yeah, I would put my odds at like 10-15%.
Yeah.
Of the chances that I'll get off.
Well, how long do you have?
Find someone.
When
and then
when do
I
the
have to
eggs
find a
dry up?
perfect- Oh,
But
wait,
can I-
trying. That's why I'm
Wait,
doing
wait,
these
wait, we
fucking
were talking
dating
about-
apps,
wait,
'cause
hold
I'm
on, wait.
At the finish line.
Do you
trying to be
think-
like, all right, let's try one. Let's just throw everything at it.
The last thing you need is a massive life change.
I know. I agree.
And any guy who would want to do that with you would be out of his mind.
Yep.
Because you don't have enough time.
So I'm gonna have to find someone who's equal to me or slightly worse and as reckless and wants to just do it anyway.
But what I'm saying is, like, why don't you just forget the whole marriage reproduction thing and just say, like,
Well, because I would like to
I'm
date
a
anyway.
single person.
I was single for 5 years. It was great. Over it. Lonely. I'd rather date someone. I liked dating my ex. It was fun. It was nice to have.
Well, you're
someone.
like what I'm saying is you're more or less like a gay guy in the sense, like,
I don't think so because I actually
you're not going to have a family.
I prefer like relationships, long-term relationships. I've
Yeah, gay
found
guys can have
fulfillment in that.
long-term relationships, but it doesn't really matter. No one cares.
How long after your fiance went trans did you delve into hard drugs?
Ruby, can you explain to me something? I'm not trying to judge you, but like you can think I am. But like, how do you have casual sex with another human being who has a
Yikes.
soul?
It's not my norm, and it would have to be drugs.
How can you do that at age 34?
Life Aquatic
Like, you're just
sucks,
gonna,
CJ.
questioning everything.
Your most intimate part of yourself. This guy's most intimate part of
All right, do
yourself.
you
You're
understand
just
how
like
sometimes you feel horny and like
bored,
what the fuck, Ava?
you're just
Remember when you?
bored.
I'm just saying, I'm a woman. I have needs, and yes, I got horny and fucked a young guy. Now I'm trying to go for my.
I'm just
husband, the
curious. I'm not
future.
judging you. I mean, I really don't think you're in the sexual marketplace like at all, like in a way that anyone cares about, which is like reproductively. So like you're free to do whatever. You're like, it's like, do I care whether someone has sex in a nursing home? Like, have fun.
Hey, what OPC Don? I don't see him on the street.
Wait, what?
You just want to be validated.
Where is the lie? Where's the lie?
Because you're lying.
So where's the truth? Tell me. Tell me the truth about me.
intellectually curious.
No, I'm saying
That's why
I'm
I sat on a
basically
23-year-old
sexually.
stick.
I was sexually
a man
curious.
would say like, it's not,
I was sexually curious
A
and
man would
horny.
be honest and say like,
Oh
I
my
just
God.
wanted validation that I banged a young girl.
No, I wanted to fuck someone, and it happened to be a very young person. My bad. Sorry.
I just wanted validation. It's fine.
I wanted to rub one
It wasn't-
out.
It wasn't like research. Why do you have to like intellectualize it? Like, actually, you know.
Because you're asking me in an intellectual way. I'm sorry, did I have to floor them to show you what I did? Like, what do you want? Memo received, never tell you guys anything you see from my email ever again. Because you're just going to ask and ask and ask and see I'm like.
We're very annoying. Ruby, you haven't noticed that? We just show up at your house with basically no notice. We're just like, hey, we're here.
I think it's slightly vampiric for an older person to try to suck the youth out of a younger person sexually with no interest in them whatsoever. To say it's interesting, then go fucking go. Let's go swipe on a 95-year-old.
Okay.
And because that'll be interesting too. Does dust come out? Can they even get it up?
We'll find out.
Why invest in that? Haven't all of your investments?
Have you ever heard of rubbing one out? Like
it's been 18 years of this like investment process.
This is what people do. It's called serial monogamy.
Zilch, nothing. So like, why continue investing? I'm done. I think we should both hang up our sexual hats.
I'm gonna update your Tinder. You got a shot out there, man.
I mean, 18 years of like being in the sexual marketplace and nothing to show for it.
Well. Yeah, I had.
When you say like actually like why invest anymore? Why not?
You have to show for it.
You could argue that like if you were truly dating someone for the last 4 years, maybe. You're starting at 0 at age 34. You're done, Ruby. It's fine. Let me give you a newsflash.
What's wrong with that?
Let me give you a newsflash.
You should. He wants my advice on the Tinder and.
Of a marital relationship.
Yeah, I get it.
You're not capable of a marital relationship.
What's
all these hours spent bouncing on a dick? What's the point?
It wasn't.
How much
it was
validation do you need? It's like
it was one. No,
Ruby doesn't really.
I'm sorry. I had sex with one person named Ben. I'm sorry.
You did drugs for decades. You bounced on a bunch of things. Well, did you want to just like meaningful with your life?
You did drugs from.
Oh. Ruby's contention is making her into Courtney.
Well, what other woman proxy would I be?
You're going to go from being a fentanyl addict to having children within 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Using kids
you need something serious to do with your life, and dating is obviously not. You've done it for 18 years with 0 to show for it. It's like, let's just call it, let's just take the L and move on. If you're going on dates for the next 5 years, which you're going to be, it's going to get progressively more and more ludicrous. But what are you going to be you're going to be on Tinder when you're like 53 years old going like, this one could be the one. Your mother was married and she had kids. Yeah. She tried something.
I know. Oh wow. Thank you for this advice for going back in time. Wow, that's great advice. Thank you.
I'm not I just don't think it's your calling.
Me neither. That's why I'm giving it a 10% chance.
But what is your calling? Because
probably
if you keep wasting your time with this 10% chance, hey, I'm just trying to help. It's cute.
You don't think I'm trying?
You're like a 34-year-old teenager.
I was a big fuck up. I'm trying to be a good person, turn my life around.
What do you mean turn your life around? There's nothing to turn around. And I think your psychotic things were just like basically like taking a break from taking a break.
Maybe.
I'm just saying to preserve yourself from becoming this like zany middle-aged lady with the wood necklace and like
that's inevitable. We've already established
frames. That's like, hey, I'm at the library.
That's already happening. We've already established that's my future.
Oh my god!
You already canceled out any opportunity that I could procreate, even though I do think I have a couple years.
I mean, you're saying a guy. Like, this is no offense to you, but a guy would say like, I think you're a terrific person, but a guy would say like, let's make babies with you.
Yes.
At this age?
Yes.
Someone who history? You're not really oriented. Look at your house. You're not even trying to keep the house.
Why are you dragging me?
If you take what I'm saying to you,
she's got 3 years.
Offensively.
Yeah, she's got 3 years, and I've got like
feelings. I'm just saying, like
you couldn't possibly.
What do you mean? You go to feeling? You're offended by what? Are you offended by what I'm saying?
I find it interesting that you have such a mismatched perception than mine.
See, what I can offer,
and I think it's offensive that you feel so entitled to say such outrageous things.
See, I think you're very hard to offend.
Well, why not? Why not really try to like think about like how that could be like a meaningful life?
No shit. I do that no matter what.
You have a meaningful life.
I am pondering how to have a more meaningful life.
But maybe your life has been like too like much about avoiding seriousness. I guess what I would question is like,
Thank you.
are you feeling like the silliness is over now?
Yes.
Having kids is not. I just don't see it.
What you've been so pro me trying to get pregnant up until just fucking now. Why the switch up?
Well, I think earlier.
I didn't know you very well.
That's fair enough, but I'm still gonna try to go for that 10%.
Wait, but Ruby,
I think you fried your like. I think you fried your like whatever was there, and maybe that's good because it's like it's over. Like it's your sexual history is not the history that then turns. You're just living in a fantasy land. Same, I think, with your podcast about like intellectual
like
stuff.
actually,
I'm gonna say something to you.
Yeah.
Ruby, you don't want to clean up this apartment. You don't want to.
I have like various levels of functioning, but it is something I struggle with.
But you don't like you. I mean, you're 34 years old. You don't. It would. You could do this in like 2 days. Have it like in banger shape. But you'd have to like figure out what to do with these cats because there's like a problem.
Yeah.
But like you don't want to do that.
That's why
you want to have a nice
2 years.
relationship with your brother and be like.
That's why I said the 2 years. 2 years is kind of a long time.
But so you're thinking in 2 years you're going to want to clean this up?
No, in 2 years is when I would want to have kids.
But what I'm saying is that it's like a metaphor for that kind of life.
Well, I figured I'd move into an apartment I'm with, and ideally, if the 10% works out.
You don't think you're going to bring this there?
Hopefully not.
Criticism is extremely valuable. It's the most valuable commodity on earth. And
no one's ever on the internet told me that my ex would grow up. I've never heard that.
The most value.
No one has ever told me that I wouldn't be a wife and mother. Wow, thank you for the insight, man.
Ruby, he is not saying that to insult you at all.
It's the most valuable
I promise
asset.
you. He's not saying that to insult you.
But that doesn't make it.
It's the most valuable asset.
He's just saying,
he's trying to say to me, you will not be a wife or mother. Even though I have a 10% chance of trying, why not try?
No,
According
he's just saying
you have a 10% chance.
It seems like you yourself don't want to do
but
it.
You've
he's
set
just trying to
what
point
I'm
that
saying
out
is
to
you've
you.
set this up as like what a woman should do.
But
I think you've been too red-pilled.
Yeah. He's actually kind of being feminist. He's saying like,
but I'm verbalizing what I want to do.
What he's saying is you're putting this pressure on yourself. Like
a woman is always put on earth
years.
I think it ultimately goes back to the fact that I went on a date with someone whose name was Ben, and I think Ben is jealous, which is fine. It's cute.
If you look in the mirror, you'll see that you were born to be receptive and nurturing. Okay, but that doesn't mean literally.
Yeah,
it can be spiritually too. So you need to find a man whose energy you can receive and turn into a beautiful creation. But if you're unable to do that, you're going to end up being a silly woman.
Yeah.
When I burned the bridge, I got to. I'm sorry. That's when I start. That's like my bar talk.
Yikes. All right, well, we'll pack up. Keep the pizza. It's on us. Keep the beers too. Don't worry about it.
Nah, that's all right.
All right, I do have to go get cigarettes. Don't worry, no bridge is burned. Ben can never hurt me. Does not have the capacity. Do you guys want anything?
OPC said the same thing. No,
I was so big describing reality to someone who can't handle that. Just projecting, calling you to go.
I absolutely think that's fine if you say that.
No.
Me too. Great. Do you guys want anything?
Ben, Ruby, you're so whimsical. You're going to be a silly old woman. I like the lighting in your apartment. Compliment sandwich.
Very charming. Don't worry, I'm going to be pregnant. You can bet on it. Right now, Ben's betting 0. Okay, you're going to put 0 in it? Then I'll be pregnant in 2 years. How much do you want to bet? I'll be pregnant.
That you'll be in jail. That you'll be you'll be married and pregnant?
Yes. I will place a bet there.
You know, Ruby, this would be good. Like, if you take a walk and maybe you come back and we could like hash this out because I think like I think it's okay for you to be experiencing what you're experiencing.
Ruby, I will pay you back for a Red Bull Zero Sugar.
Zero sugar.
Yeah. Is that annoying to ask for something? I just think that it's a sensitive topic for women who are scared about not being able to have kids. And
I don't believe that she is scared about that.
You don't think so?
No.
It's just kind of awkward.
Absolutely.
I know, Rini. I know you. I know you've been begging me for 2 years. I get it. But like, realistically, like I spend a lot of time thinking about essentially the divorce and the other legal stuff.
What did they call they call black people like super predators?
Predators.
Yeah, that was like Hillary
I'm a
Clinton.
super batterer.
Super batterer.
Okay, so Grace, you're obviously acting like a tweaker.
I'm not.
Did someone inject you with something?
I think I'm getting really stressed out about the legal stuff because I was thinking last night, my dad's last hearing, the date was moved to October 23rd. I'm just feeling bad for myself because it's going to be a week before I'm 22.
Damn.
And
It sucks. That's what
I'm scared that I am going to be doing this until it's too late to go back. Maybe OPC was onto something by saying Grace hit the wall if she's terrified of being 22 in her current state.
22 is so young.
So
I think 22 is a little bit
Well, for
old
what standard?
to be in parental drama.
this is something that females do, I think, and like there's a certain way in which a female can say, like, come into my hell and rescue me from it. There's actually a Greek myth about that. Isn't it called Persephone or something like that?
I'm not sure.
That was when Hades stole her
And
into
then
his
she
hell.
had to be rescued, right? But the problem is when you go into it's a little bit like
I think he dragged her down and
since
then
you're familiar with addiction. So I think that's in a sense what's happened with me and Grace and her mother. And I think her mother sucked her into a certain hell. I would say that it seems like I've been sucked into this hell and like now I'm stuck and I can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe in a certain sense I should have prioritized my own like I guess you could say like not boundaries, but like we actually witnessed a guy hanging off of an overpass. He had climbed out there and the cops were climbing up to be with him, and I think they were trying to convince him to come back over, but it was like a power situation. And it's kind of like, well, I mean, if someone wants to kill themselves, like I don't really know what you can do.
Sometimes I think
what is he looking to do?
intervene.
And if this goes on hour after hour after hour
Yeah.
to night, and like the highway shut down, it's kind of like at a certain point.
We did get a super chat. She-Serp, a female. $10. Hi, Grace, Ben, and Ruby. Heart emoji. Ben, I think you are so talented, charismatic, and interesting. Not perfect, but you're naturally entertaining.
Thank you.
Why aren't you building more of your own brand? Sending
Yes.
love. You thank her personally? He doesn't have his glasses right now.
Can I thank her personally?
Yeah, just say like thank you.
Thank you.
That was really from the heart.
I think I've just
do content still, like, and just do your own channel. You don't need other channels to do it, and you could find your own audience just by presenting yourself. People do relate to you and enjoy your content.
Yeah, but
so if it's on your platform, I get you're like blacklisted or whatever, but like,
yeah, I just think I've
But
lost
the deal
the sense
was that
I
we would
can-
help each other out. So like I liked having a co-host. So I kind of don't really want to be like a solo streamer, just like doing. I just don't think there's a lane for me to do that. But maybe that's just me.
yeah.
I invested in something. I want my investment paid off before I'm gonna like cut my losses.
Yeah.
And just go like, okay, I'm a solo person.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for myself because I was walking around Yale and I saw like, people my age, and I just was like,
Yeah.
I didn't get that, and maybe that's my fault. But I don't think I'm gonna get that. I just kind of think the
Those
Yale
You could
thing
also have the same feeling.
is a
when you're
cope.
16.
I
these
kind of,
kids
I kind of think the Yale thing is a cope. Like I'm not gonna go to Yale. I can't even.
I don't. Well, I think
I can't really buy into something else when I know that, like, his thing with her is gonna keep going on. Like, I'm not gonna be able to live.
Like, it's a quagmire. It's like you find yourself in a situation where you can't win and you can't lose with dignity, and so it just goes on and on and on. Which is, I think, why people should not go this route. But the core issue,
Underdog.
if you get to the
in a
core
way.
theory underneath it all, which only John actually articulates, and has articulated it to the point where it is like laughable, is it would have to be the idea that Grace has, like, from I don't know what age they propose, 14, 15 years old, been sexually groomed and brainwashed in a way that has lasted 6 years, and that she can't think a thought, and if she says anything you can dismiss it, but that I have a supernatural power to control her in subtle ways that looks like I'm like giving her a lot of space and encouraging her to take space, but also the question would be like, what am I getting out of this? And I have
A puppet that you can control forever, obviously.
and what does that get me? Because
we're saying, there's many
we're
different
going-
routes.
It's getting hot in here. I mean, are we doing like some kind of psychopathic, like yogic, tantric hotbox? Because I feel like that's what we're
No.
having. I feel like it's getting super crazy in here. I don't know what's going on. You look calm, but also I don't understand that.
Well, she said she has a lot on her mind, you know. So
You have, like, the
I'm not getting
calmness
crazy.
And you've been, I think, all day today kind of like just a little off, and I think that's fine. But
Well,
I feel
also,
like I'm just
it's that time of the
I-
month,
Go
so
I do feel off.
like a lot of women feel off around this time.
I feel
I'm just starting to feel back
angry.
on.
I feel angry. I can't keep living like this. I'm just trying to be like mature about it while also saying like I think I want to change something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm angry that I don't have anything in my life, that I don't feel like there is pressure associated with it.
Yeah.
Like the family pressure, and I just don't know how to get out of it. I don't know how to get out of it. Because, of course, I love everyone in my family. I just want to be free.
Do you think he'll do it?
You
You can type it. You can type it if that makes it like easy.
What's going on here? Is this just going to go on forever? This like kind of psychopath? Is this like what it is?
No, I want to talk about it. I
Oh,
want to
okay.
talk about it.
Yeah, we
Like,
can-
I feel like crazy agitated. Like, I think I should calm down. I just feel agitated from.
What? Because this kind of like there's another legal wrinkle as opposed and on top of yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
yeah.
well, okay. So that's fairly easy to like wrap your brain around. I don't know.
I know, but it's just like, what's our strategy? What's our strategy?
What is our strategy?
Yeah, like, are we gonna delve into like the legal thing and like read that book about divorce and just like go all in? Like, I'm up for that.
I think there's a separate issue that you're asking the question like, now that I'm 5 years into this plus, and I also am asking the same question, like, really, should we consider just like a different thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
That's the
I don't
question.
think that's a conversation you can have with me, because I would be it would be impossible for me to have a kind of neutrality. I've got skin in the game
Right.
one way or the other. So
Right.
even if you said like, I just think that would be a conversation you could have with Ruby. Ruby. You could have with chat.
Yeah.
I don't see how, because this goes back to this thing of like, it's a variant of the question of like, am I abusive towards you? That's like talking to someone who you think may have raped you about whether they raped you. I don't see how.
Do you really think it's like that? Because I'm saying, like, for you, like, do you want to keep doing this too?
Doing what?
Like the same way, like our lives are like 24/7, like legal talk and thinking.
So, but
I just
since you're like tired, I don't know what's going on. You have to engage on something.
Okay, well, I kind of want to talk to Ruby, and I feel like if you're here, like, it's going to be hard.
All right, no problem.
I don't think that my family has ever allowed me to be angry. And I think that I am feeling anger that I'm inclined to repress. I just think what's going on with the divorce is, let's just say, irresponsible. I guess overall I'm just mad at the fact I feel like this entire family is just like whatever. I can use online terms like burnt bridge, just like scorched earth, just like everything is like, fuck you, don't talk to me. 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 And I do think that my dad is like largely right about what happened in our family, but like, I don't really want to do this for the rest of my fucking life. Yeah. It's like, it's too, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like how extreme everything has gotten. And
it will end. So there is an end.
I don't understand. Like, I can talk about this. I don't have a gag order on me.
Yeah.
I just, I can't ever see this ending because she's like, she wants a restraining order against him until all of my siblings are 18, and for him never to visit them, and for him to have no custody rights at all. He like wants her to, I don't know what he wants exactly. I don't know if he wants custody of the kids exactly, like complete custody, but like they're turning it into this thing where like he has no case without me. He has no case without me. But like the chat saying like, it's not your task, like that's not your job. But like, okay, so what am I supposed to do? Like live with my dad and like watch him like he keeps saying like he keeps saying like I'm like that he's gonna like crumble, like that he's gonna like give up on it or whatever. And like I'm just supposed to watch that? Like that doesn't even make sense.
That seems a little abusive in its own way. Sorry to use the A word, but like
no, you can say that. It's fine. Whatever you want to say.
That's just how I perceive. To put that on someone else, like he always talks about suicide, like, oh, go kill it. He's kind of using a suicide threat too, saying like, if you don't, do this or that, like I will just die. That feels that's a whole other huge pressure put on you. And I don't know how to deal with that or what the answer is. Like
if we have like the hearing, like it's hard, it's hard to go there and you don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to go to jail. You don't know. There's nothing you can really do.
Do you want to like?
There's nothing I can really do. I don't have the money to get him an attorney.
Well, there are like your mom has those attorneys. I can help you in finding them and just do what I can to.
He doesn't agree with any attorney.
But
one sec.
Is your dad driving away?
Are we back? Hello? I don't know how to say this, but yes, my dad did leave. He like took off.
Is he like upset?
Yeah. He told me to fuck off. It's fine. I'm sorry. Okay, we may as well keep it on
hot
stream.
lesbian shot too, so don't it's not really all about this. So it was just my tits looked huge at that like angle.
He was just like, I get it, you need to do this or something, like go hang out with your friend.
Well, this is the thing, he asked for space, but it seems like it only happens maybe on negative terms like this. And then that leaves you feeling kind of panicked of like, wait, is this bye forever? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I'm overreacting.
Do you have an idea of why he was like particularly like upset? Or maybe things you were saying and that like, I don't know.
I don't really fucking care, to be honest.
Yeah.
Go have your little tantrum.
Seriously. Can you pick us up?
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want to talk? Yeah.
I thought you were talking with Ruby.
I was, but you said you were driving off. It's not that I don't want to communicate with you.
It doesn't feel like a normal human reaction.
Okay.
But I get that.
I don't care.
Do you want me to bring this in or what?
Yeah.
Chat, are you part of this?
You guys want to go somewhere else?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to stay at IKEA.
Oh, we don't want to be at IKEA.
I just don't think you're making a lot of sense. You're saying you left because I didn't communicate with you. But I asked you if I could talk to Ruby. And you said I should talk to Ruby. And I still think I should talk to Ruby because...
Okay. So, I believe that we may have a problem here of like diagnosable autism. You can only talk to one person.
Well, that's not that. But
Fine.
it's
Okay, just
to
let
get
me
another
know that that's what
perspective.
it is.
I don't think it's autistic to want another perspective.
I'm not saying... I just think maybe... Okay, maybe I did it a little autistically. I just think I'm having a tough time and I can't really... I know I've said that a lot.
Say whatever you want. I'm having a tough time. I need some space. I'd like to talk to Ruby. Drop me off here. I don't care.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, maybe we should negotiate.
Well,
I don't
how are you
know.
the victim of me saying like, okay.
Because you
You can
just
have
drove
space.
off. You
You were being
stranded me with Ruby. That's not fair to Ruby.
Stranded you.
I mean, I know we're not that far from her place, but like,
Well, then why was there the need for the dramatic exit,
island in
man?
the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
no,
I
it's
agree. That makes sense.
it's not a desert island. It's just I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just saying that
if you drive someone off, they'll drive off. Okay, so you're saying like, well, that's a power play. Okay, I'm familiar with that routine. I know you have plenty of money and you have a place nearby.
Thank you, JJ.
I mean, what circumstance are you not a victim?
okay, well maybe I just okay. I just thought like talking
I need diesel fuel. We're going to run out of fuel, and then we're all going to be victims of me.
all right.
All that's important is it's always like you're victims of me. But you're now like you're not having the conversation you're having because what?
I just
Now you're a victim of not being stranded, right?
No, I
didn't
tell
lost.
you to get.
You said you're a victim of me getting lost. Now you're like recovered. I managed to swim back to the island, and now you're recovered. And now you like again. You're gonna say, "Can I get lost?" Okay, so maybe you just want to be in the RV, and I will be like walking.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm just freezing up because I just think I'm angry, and I just think like okay,
Obviously.
okay, so I think that it doesn't make sense for us to be together when I'm angry because I just think
okay, so
because I just think I'm gonna take it out on you. It's not fair to you. It's not a situation that makes sense.
you're not gonna take it on me. You're gonna take it out on Ruby, right? Isn't that how it works?
You're welcome to.
What?
I'm not gonna take it out on Ruby.
Okay, where are you gonna take it out?
I like it.
I'm just going to talk to her about the anger.
Yeah, I
Okay.
enjoy like
Am I impeding
venting
it? Now you're saying
and-
I'm an asshole. I'm impeding the
No,
Perfect. It's like completely impossible.
I'm not saying
You're a
you're
victim
repeating
of
that
everything.
conversation.
Now you're being kidnapped. Call the cops. I get this whole routine. It's just crazy.
I think I'm just
You didn't have to leave IKEA.
no. I didn't want to be there, but I
You're
just
sitting there.
I just
saying
wanted
you're
to-
Stranded. It's ridiculous. Were you stranded, Ruby?
I said
Someone
that we could
stranded?
get an Uber. Here, they're asking me to not hold this except for what.
oh okay. No, but
What can I do to facilitate whatever it is you need to do?
Maybe an over.
Well, we can. Well,
I don't understand why you were.
I think it's super easy to tell someone like in a non-rude way, like, can we just take a break from texting? I just want to talk to Ruby.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what happened.
What? I thought that was.
No,
And I thought you were fine with it until like.
I'm not.
I just think that Ruby has offered me a space. I just think that continuing to do this with you, whether I'm the one
But
who's
you're
in the
doing
wrong,
it. I don't know what you're doing. What are you talking about?
can we this doesn't okay. I realize I made this into a negative thing, but this doesn't have to be a bad thing. Ruby is willing to talk to me about this.
Hey, who stopped you?
Nobody. It's just that when you drove off, I just thought it was like I thought you were really mad, and that makes it hard for me to like I just didn't know how to process it. I didn't know.
Okay.
I felt like
an
I really fucked up. And I don't want to feel like I'm fucking up anymore. I just want to say like, okay, let's get some diesel, and then you can
Okay, no
drop me
matter
off.
what you do, I will never say that like I find that rude. That's what you need? That's not gonna happen, and so like I don't care. I don't
Okay,
think
you don't
it's
care.
about this.
Okay, so it's not about this. Okay, so
Social skills don't apply to me, right, bro? Like, no, sorry.
no,
So I'm having a hard time. You've been having a hard time for years now. Like, here we go.
okay.
All right. Okay, I have to now do the navigation too.
Oh,
Going to New York City. Real traffic. East, please. East.
okay.
East.
Okay.
East. Like, I don't know what you want to do. Do you guys want to go for a ride? I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna be just to go like back to my house, be there downtown.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Grace? Or is that abandoning you if you walk in there? I don't understand what's going on there.
No, I just
Are
okay.
you stranded everywhere you go?
No,
What's
no,
going on? No? This is a parking lot, by the way.
it doesn't go out into the road. Okay. I'll just set it for Ruby's house. I'm not thinking clearly.
You're clearly a victim of everything.
All right.
That's what's clear.
Grace's female smack.
Dignified behavior.
I
Everything here is making sense. I love it. That's what I told Kyle. I love everything about it.
This is my Stockton clinic.
I agree. This is my safe place. Please send me to jail now. I love it. Thank you. I'm responsible for everything that's ever happened on planet Earth because I'm male. Bye-bye.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
I love it.
I don't think that I'm acting normally. I don't think that I'm acting like in a
Don't
way
think that and don't think
that makes a ton of sense. I just don't know what to do because dropping me off at Ruby's just seems like that's just like okay, I think I just need to calm down. This isn't making sense what I'm doing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
About what?
I don't know what to do. I feel like I put us all in a very awkward situation now.
You said you wanted to talk with Ruby.
Yes, I did.
Okay. So, is that still true, or we don't want to do that now?
Yes, I want to talk to Ruby, but I just don't. I don't
You
think.
don't want me to be there.
Yes, I think that would be. I think that would
Okay,
be.
so why? What are we doing here? Okay, so all right. So, where do you want to talk to Ruby? And what location can I be in that you don't feel stranded?
Okay, I have the GPS set to her place, so we can just go there,
All right,
and then that's fine
that's fine.
if she's okay with that.
That's fine.
Wouldn't that be better to maybe get just a little bit of space like that and just? I know
You're
that
telling me that you want to get some space.
Why don't you just do it for like a few hours?
Okay, so, but I just left, and you said I abandoned
I
you.
think it was the way
Stranded
that
you like a fucking. All right, police station. Is that an option?
no,
Not yet.
no.
Should just go to the police station. What the hell? You need some space, right? I mean, you're a victim. Why don't you just go to the police station? I'm leaving. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No, Ruby,
Right.
that's fine. No,
Right.
Ruby, it's fine. No, that makes sense.
I am angry. Okay, people? I am angry because this is crazy.
Alright, just
Please
gonna
let me
for a
know
couple
how you're a
hours.
victim as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. This whole thing is a disaster. I have created a disaster. Well, here I am at the battered women's shelter. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I think I just need to think about what makes sense for me and just like stop putting anything else in front of that.
That's all
I
you
just
can
think
do.
I'm just like I don't want to deal with the guilt anymore and the anger and
You
all of
can't
it.
control what they do.
And
It's
I am
their
angry.
divorce. You are a child to them. It's their divorce.
No, but they should listen to me.
Yeah,
They should
I
listen
agree.
to me.
I fucking agree.
I have the power to make them listen to me.
Yeah.
They haven't listened to me for all these years. And I have the power to make them listen to me.
Yeah.
And if they don't want to do this for our family, if either one of them don't want to do this for our family, then whichever one doesn't want to come to the table, I am going to make them pay. This is enough of this. It's enough of this from both of them. It's enough that we can all move on with our lives.
Mm-hmm.
We can all move on. I think they should both come to the table. I think they should both talk through somebody and end this for me.
Yes.
End this for me. And if they don't care about me, they both say they fucking care about me. Okay. Then I am asking for them to show that they care by doing this, by ending this.
Mm-hmm. No, you say so sorry like all the time. You really do not have to.
They both say they care about me. They both say they care about me. They both say they care about me. No, you're not allowed on the stream. No. No. You're not allowed on the stream. Get off the StreamYard. Get off the StreamYard. Get off the StreamYard. I need to talk to Ruby. I need to think about this by myself.
Don't worry about it. We'll reconvene and talk before
I can't do it. I can't do it.
This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. It's so stupid.
That's not a mature...
Get off the StreamYard. Get off the I have to work through this. I have to work through this.
Ben, you do ask for the space, and I think you should respect if she wants it. And we will.
I can't get him off the
We can
StreamYard.
talk.
I can't tell him to get off the StreamYard.
You can.
This sucks. This is so stupid. How long can you just sit there like a couple of fucking retards just staring and saying stupid things? I can't believe anyone. All of you people should hear yourselves. This is the worst. I think this is the worst stream ever made. It sucks so much.
It's hard to think about
look,
these things.
Look,
It's not about the stream.
I don't care.
This is her
Throw me in jail
life.
for the rest of your life. I don't care. Like, whatever. Go to the police. I don't give a shit.
I'm not
But, like,
saying
please,
go to the
This
police.
sucks so
So dramatic.
much.
You're
I
acting so
hate
feminine.
it. God,
Woman.
I am ashamed that you're my daughter. I
That's
thought actually,
cool and
I could see
bizarre.
you're just a fucking loser,
Ben,
all the
you're
way
acting
down to the
bizarre.
core. Just,
Oh my
I don't know. I never want to see you again. It sucks so much.
Fine,
I
then
feel
go away.
so bad.
Go away.
Why would anyone want to see this crap?
Then go.
I'm
It's
going
hard.
to go to jail. It's better than this. I can't take it anymore.
That's insane. Better than you feel like you're being tortured because we're streaming?
Then
Come
don't
on.
watch it. Then don't watch it. You're not doing this. I'm gonna go to jail. No, none of the bullshit.
That's
None of the bullshit.
manipulative.
You're not gonna go to jail. You're not doing either of this stuff. You and Mom are gonna figure this out and end this in my life. That's what you two are gonna do. You can come back up. Yeah. Go ahead.
Well,
You guys are gonna-
I just, as a streamer, if I was watching the stream, my advice to you would be to please do something else with your life. It's the worst.
Well, it seems to like it. 192
It's
viewers.
been a year. It's been a year.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
Then why do we have so many viewers
Congratulations!
then?
After 2 years
And also, why the fuck
and
does that matter?
$500,000. Okay, yeah. Let's not see that negatively. It sucks, and there's no wonder it sucks. You suck. You
No, she
actually,
doesn't.
deep down, just are the worst. You suck.
You can
So
complain all you
insane.
want. You
should
can
just go get a
You can
job
complain.
at Taco Bell.
You can complain
I
all
completely
you can
agree.
You're
complain.
acting
You can
mentally ill.
I
complain.
totally made a mistake. You could just fucking sit there for hours.
You can
acting like a
complain.
butt fuck.
You can complain all you want
I
about my
don't
streaming.
care.
I don't care. You are going to figure something out with Mom, and you're going to end this. You're going to end the divorce thing. It's going to end.
Oh yeah, I'll give her a call, Grace. Yeah, perfect. I'll give her
No,
a call.
not like
I'll
that.
get her on the horn.
Not like that.
I'll talk about the thing that I can't talk about. I got lots of options. It's me that's not communicative. Thanks a lot, you
I'm not
fucking
saying-
piece of filth. Die.
That's
God, you
so
can go now.
insane.
Now leave.
That
It's
was
not
insane.
that you're not communicative. You are communicative with me, but I know you're listening. You're going to have to make some compromises with Mom, and she's going to have to make some compromises with you. And this is going to be out of my life. Both of you. It's going to be out of my life. I don't care if I have to stream 24/7. This is going to be out. Why did you remove me?
Sorry about that. A bunch of fucking static zebras would be better content. Like, I don't know how any of these people have not like pulled
200
the
viewers to the-
fucking every follicle of hair out of their scalps and taken a spoon and removed both of eyeballs. It's horrendous. It's so bad. It never gets anywhere. You're just like a couple of retards sitting there who have complaining all day about having to take a shit, and you sit on the toilet and you go like, actually, it's not coming out. It sucks. How? Why are you two alive? I don't understand it.
You're not really responding to what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is insane.
You can hate my streaming.
Oh, I need to become more communicative. Thanks, Grace. Thanks for the tip. I need to communicate more. Thank you. Great advice. Thank you. You're right. I've been clammed up. I've been not wanting to talk. Oh, yeah. That's me.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's me. I went through fucking BDSM with that maniac psychopath just because she said, like, oh, maybe it'll calm me down. Oh, yeah, she's a great lady. And
I'm not saying she's a great lady.
She's terrific. She's not a criminal. She's terrific. You're right, babe. Love it. Go find another place to live. I want nothing to do with any of all of you for the rest of my life. Bye now. Enjoy sucking a dick on YouTube. Keep rocking it. Maybe you'll get 195. And like, you made $20 in 5 hours. Oh, but I'm going to go all night long. I'm a true nigga. Well, actually 6 hours. And then me and Roopster over here are going to like, make sure we take care of ourselves. Fuck you. Die. Bye.
Oh, golly.
No, I don't want to talk to you morons. I want to talk to this Melanie. Come on up, Melanie. Let's talk, right? You just gotta talk shit and chat, right? I'm polite to you. I like run circles around the fact that you're obviously like a total crazy. But let's go. Let's have this person up here, this lady, this woman, this female. Let's go. Let's talk there. Melanie, you want to just start talking shit? Let's go. Come on, bring that lady voice up here and those lady thoughts. Okay? Because you ain't got no daddy issues that you're projecting. You're a real person who gives psychological advice. So come on up, bro. I mean, lady. I mean, ma'am. Come on, let's go.
Here she is. Woohoo!
Yeah, no, just me and her. Okay, let's talk. What's your fucking issue here? You get it?
That you're demonstrating
Okay, you
your
get it,
abusive
right?
tendencies in real time.
You get what's going on here. Okay,
Tell me about yourself a little bit. Let's introduce everyone. You.
No, I've introduced myself already.
You have the PFP of a Furby. Okay. No.
And do you
I
really
get
think
it.
how
I get
adults
it. You're
behave?
special. You're different. No one
You
can
think
tell
you're
you to
acting
shut
like
the
an
fuck
adult
up.
right
I
now?
am
Yes or
telling
no?
you, shut
Yes
the
or
fuck
no?
up. I don't
Yes
care if
or
you're male,
no?
female,
Yes or
Furby,
no?
human,
Do you think
whatever
you're
the fuck
acting
you are.
like
I
an
don't care.
adult
Shut your
right
fucking
now?
stupid mouth for a
Do
minute.
you think that
I
this
will
is adult
respond. All I'm
behavior?
asking is that
Do
I
you think you're
respond.
acting like a
I'm allowed
grown
to
man?
respond
Yes
to your
or no,
question. All
Ben?
right, Grace, I can't do it. This fucking person is
I
useless.
didn't think you
My
could.
point is made. Get the fuck out of here. You cannot. You have zero social skills. That's why you're not sure if you're male or female, human or an animal, Furby, which is a machine, or even an animal. Okay, like you're the ultimate like personification of confusion.
What's up, guys? We're live. We are live. The stream is going. Where are my microphones?
Or that's where the laptop's
You want me to fill up the water?
Yeah, but I'm gonna have the microphone.
I can fill this.
You know, so the audio isn't so bad.
I know.
Just keep an eye, because people literally run up into the.
I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, yeah. Why don't we just move to the porch?
Yeah.
Do you think that makes sense?
It doesn't matter what I think makes sense.
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
You're not the owner of this cart?
Seem ridiculous.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm from the south.
Do you think anyone thinks you're the owner of that cart?
I actually am not sure, because we did have a schizophrenic man who, was one step above homeless for a long time.
The owner of that cart is obviously a store.
Yes, I should probably do the right thing and just bring it back to Walgreens. Since
Is it a Walgreens cart?
I'm assuming. Because where else around here has Walgreens? Like,
I don't know.
Yikes.
What does it say on it? Walgreens.
yeah, it's a Walgreens.
That would be an indication of the owner.
What's up, Chatter
Maybe.
Babies?
I feel safer here in the corner.
Yeah.
What about that table concept? Because if you say it's going to rain, now
Got it right here.
it's even more likely to get wet.
I'm gonna move the laptop down to this.
Well, why wouldn't you just set up the table and set it up on the table?
So, Ruby, as you know, I was
Are you going to give Ruby a microphone?
so only 2 work at a time. So I'm gonna go back to
I
the.
project pretty. We could share. Or,
I'm just gonna go back to the RV and get the Shure mic and just use one for her, or if you want to use it.
or we could just share and like hold one.
Is that crazy?
I think he just feels impatient, like he's. Well, but we're here streaming.
Just because I have a mic, you have a mic,
Why don't
and
you
you.
just do it? I don't know. Like,
Okay.
you're going to consult me, but you don't care what I say. Like it's like,
Can you unlock my car?
don't you have keys?
I left them in there because I thought we were leaving it open. I didn't think it was a big deal.
I didn't say it was a big deal.
Why did you guys need it?
I would say having the keys on you is a great idea. I think Rod Stewart's playing the Mohegan Sun tonight.
There we go. All 3 of us.
Oh, our hats are like almost matching.
Yeah. Dad, do you want a baseball hat to complete the vibe?
Yeah, I can grab another hat. Do you want me to? Here, let's just we'll move.
No,
this,
I have
and
some.
then
I have
I
some
can
in
go
there.
upstairs and get a hat.
Yeah.
Ruby, can I just pick up on our conversation that Ava referred to as a bridge burning,
Yes.
but without on a different, from a different point of view? Would that be offensive to you?
No.
Okay. So, would you say that your communication style is? Would you like it to be more disciplined and less impulsive, or it's good the way it is?
I kind of like we were talking about how instead of being layered, we just are forthcoming and have everything out there.
Yeah.
So we're similar like that.
It has a certain charm.
It does, but it's sometimes the charm can. You don't like it when.
See, there was a comma.
When the prawns are facing you.
When I finished what I was saying, it wasn't actually a period.
Oh.
It was a comma. Then you went.
I'm
And
sorry,
then
I
I
just
can
can't
finish
help
it.
but totally dominate every situation I'm in.
Joe Shepatoni says, as I was saying, you having children would be a disaster.
Well, I'm just asking you. I'm not judging or suggesting anything. I was just wondering if
Yeah.
you could press a button and, like, instead of where there's a comma saying, like, I think I read that as a period and then jumping in, if you would want to be the type of person who waits until the period and then talks, or do you prefer it?
I
That's a
try not
comma.
to super interrupt people, but also the way I communicate a lot of times it's more fluid. It's like a female style of communication. We're finishing each other's sentences.
It is, yeah. It's
And I
very,
feel like
it's
that
very
with you,
feminine.
Ben. I feel like we
Yes.
finish each
Very
other's
feminine.
sentences. So why this comma nonsense? Why this period nonsense? We already have one bitch in our
This is
period,
fucking
okay?
other
We don't
extra
need two.
comma.
Okay?
Sure,
I do,
Mike,
I
only
do,
Mike
I do.
working? No! Wait.
I do steamroll sometimes, and it is something I'm trying to be cognizant of because I've watched interviews where I'm like, shut the fuck up, like let interview, you know,
Right.
stop with the words.
Yeah.
I get it, I see it.
Well, how if you say like I would like to be more cognizant of it?
Yes.
That doesn't seem to be working.
I
Is there somewhere we could like? Is there more that we could do than say like I would like to be cognizant of it? Because like, how long have you been uncognizant of it for?
Hang on. I'd like to read this chat. Kelsey
How's the
Mansfield.
cognizant is
Kelsey Mansfield
project
says,
going?
Ruby, do everyone a favor and don't listen. Hold on, guys. This is really important.
You said I would like to become more cognizant of this, which means that you think there is something to be cognizant of. Do you agree?
I agree.
All right. So, like, what I'm saying is that if you want me to be your mouth pimp, because you're saying, like, no, I'm my own mouth's keeper.
I want to learn discretion.
I'm saying I could have, like, a mini home for wayward mouths.
I am very openly trying to be less wayward. So I actually, just by pointing out, that forces my mind to actually start becoming more cognizant of it. Instead of letting it happen, the simply pointing it out, I do think is actually a teaching action in itself that I'm receiving.
One of the problems with wayward hoes in general is that they think they can become good women on their own. I don't think that usually works.
Oh my gosh, wait. Look at me. You look so different without the eye makeup.
I know, I probably, I didn't do my makeup.
This is going to sound so shady, but you look better without the makeup.
Sometimes I do think I make myself look like a clown.
I don't think it looks like a clown. I just think
But
like
no,
you
I
look
do-
totally different. You look younger without the makeup, like a lot younger. Doesn't she look way different without the eye makeup?
I like the eye makeup.
Yeah.
I mean, I
think
like it,
both
but
looks look good.
yeah. So
Yeah.
You're a victim. No, I think you should be a mouth stable bottom bitch, and she's our new girl.
an MSBB.
Yeah, because I don't think you talk excessively. I don't think you have that problem.
I interrupt you all the time, don't I?
I don't really think you have a wayward mouth. You're just, what comes out of it is stupid. It's a
Okay.
different issue.
That's true. Look, it's so like misty out.
A lot of
Yeah.
it's really stupid.
It's just like mist.
It's my take on it. I think I have a lot more of a grasp of reason and social skills. I think both of you are high levels.
Social skills.
See there, right there?
Yikes.
I
But
would have said like right there,
But that
just
was
let
the
me
kind
finish,
of critical point. Of, like,
and
you
then
told
don't keep
on-
talking
you-
over me
Everyone saw you spurk out
while I
yesterday.
try to finish.
You spurked out like crazy yesterday. You told Grace to kill herself on stream. Everyone saw it.
Okay, so
I
we have a
said
point
for
of
her to die.
contention.
That's different.
I'm so,
It is interesting the way that you're like you have different issues.
Yeah. In almost the exact opposite ways.
You are an extremely angry person who's proud.
Yes, I am.
And Ruby does not have that either of those problems. She's a friendly person who I don't think a big problem is pride, because like I, somewhat boldly criticize your entire life, and you bristle a little, but I basically trashed your whole sort of life plan. And you were a little like, but like, I don't think you took it very hard.
Well, yeah, because at the end of the
As,
day,
like, basically
I can easily
delusional. I basically
disregard
said,
or
like,
take any info,
your life
and I'm
plan
sorry,
is
it's going to be
delusional.
impossible not to interrupt you when you filibuster.
I interrupted you that time.
So
I interrupted
it's
you.
true.
No.
Like, maybe you just.
No, I interrupted you. I was just finishing my thought.
I would like
Totally
to interrupt less, but unless I have a paper to start writing things
No,
down,
you
I
didn't
will have to
interrupt me that
you.
time. I
Okay.
interrupted you. I was finishing my thought. Tons of people on the internet especially black people, do these speeches that beg to be interrupted. Shut up is a social skill. Shut your fucking stupid babbling mouth is something which is appropriate.
Wait, can I ask?
They're both, in a sense, saying, like,
Do you think you take criticism well?
do I take criticism well? Yeah.
Do you think it's rude that he says you interrupt a lot, like you too much?
I think
You take that as rude?
No, because me and Ben have a similar style of just kind of like saying everything, and I just view it as a part of my reality. I actually agree with him that is a true thing, and my ultimate goal and most interactions is reality deciphering, figuring out what's true.
So you're not offended if he says that?
No, not if no, not particularly.
Okay.
Because I agree.
I assumed you were offended, but just pretending you weren't.
No.
Okay, then that's good to know.
I'm-
Because
Ruby
I
is-
got
Ruby
worried
is-
that you would get offended.
Ruby is
because
fairly
I could see
self-
somebody getting offended by that.
Would everyone just take me at face value? I find it a simpler way to be,
Yeah.
and that's just my.
Ruby is fairly
approach.
self-reflective, right? So, like, if you say, like, oh, you used to do drugs, like, she's Teflon to that because she's
Already-
will tell you that before you ask.
So about that coffee. I'd love that coffee. Okay, yeah. So I'll bring it out here.
Can I ask you a question, Ruby? Because do you think that I have trouble taking criticism?
Yes.
Really?
Actually, no. You do and you don't. I don't know. You're kind of an enigma.
Can you give me an example of that?
I don't know. The coffee is just kicking in. So I can't think of an example. So I'm not really gonna like stand on it. But I guess for some reason I have that perception of you. It seems like
Okay.
you get angry when people are critical of you, and you will tell them themselves and kind of get like pretty brash.
Okay. So, do you think criticism, like, can ever veer into just being like insults?
No,
that are
and you are.
insulting?
People are obsessed. Just being near you, I feel the hate that people point at you, guys. It's like criticism.
Well, let's go back to the point you were
Drives me
saying.
nuts.
Like, I don't know if you're abandoning that now. You're saying, like, I think that you are oversensitive to criticism, right? Because you say, like, well, you sometimes get angry and tell people off.
Yeah.
Okay. But that in and of itself does not mean you're oversensitive.
So you're rejecting
to
my
criticism,
criticism that you're sensitive to criticism. You're
Necessarily.
free to agree or disagree with my perception. And I think it's a waste of time to always try to reality match and make sure everyone agrees on what just happened because it's impossible.
No, but I'm saying
You know what I mean?
you wouldn't say you perceive
But
me as an angry person.
You're kind of aggro online, but we could say things are exaggerated.
So it was an awkward
Okay.
situation.
Yeah.
So I wasn't inclined. What I'm saying, you say I'm aggro, which means aggressive.
Online, I would say, but I also said
I was,
online and towards Grace, not ever towards me in particular, aside
Okay.
from the other night you were being a little, it seemed like you were trying to be offensive to me and it wasn't landing, which is fine. Everyone saw
I think
the
it actually
attempts.
really landed.
Uh,
That's why it was
I mean,
a little
it
tense.
perhaps landed in that I found it to be disrespectful and kind of like, wow, I thought we were cool, and you're just kind of being a bitch.
Okay. So
And the internet.
we're
saw
now
that
going to
too.
rehash that. That's fine.
No.
Well, you're saying, like, it was kind of insulting.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You're
wasn't
talking about anger and your social skills. That's an example, sure. Yeah.
But what I don't understand about criticism, this is my perception of criticism.
I was just saying, your perception doesn't match with 99.99999% of humanity.
Yeah, okay, but you could have said that to Jesus as he was dying on the cross. Like, your thing isn't working,
I know, you're Jesus
bro.
on the cross.
I would say, that's such a cheap thing. Okay, so, like, now we're getting personal, so fine. I'm
Okay, all right.
pissed.
I don't want to be.
Wait, okay, wait, hang on.
But you are comparing yourself to Jesus. And
No, that is not comparing oneself to Jesus.
He's not
saying
comparing himself to Jesus.
someone
He's
that we
saying-
both agree. What you do is you keep moving on instead of dealing with the point.
Okay.
And your idea is like, hey, I'm a hippie. Like, I don't really want to get into it. I don't have a problem getting into it. I don't have a problem with conflict.
Mm-hmm.
But you just keep moving on and saying like that resolves it when it doesn't. No problem.
Okay. Well, what is there to resolve?
Well, you feel like he was being a jerk to you that night.
Well, I don't know, any number of these topics could be resolved.
So
you think he was being
do you
nice?
think I do not think he meant to hurt your feelings at all. He wasn't
Grace.
trying to hurt your feelings.
Can you look at
Was
the
he
chat
being
and tell them
nice?
that you think your dad was acting normal the other day?
What do you mean by normal? I don't
But
think
saying
he was acting
something is
normal.
abnormal is
I don't
not
think he was
a,
acting
like,
normal. I don't
not
think
a
that
moral
like is what normal
quality.
sitting
like
and
normally
someone's not
people
being
do.
like, hey, I see that you're going on these dates, and you probably should just opt out. I think you'd be great for our dating show. You should really just focus on that instead of being the zany woman with glasses as you pick up my bourbon. You know what you're doing, and it was funny content, but it was also rude, non-social skills, and everyone sees that. Yeah, you might be Jesus on the cross. Congrats, man. I don't think you are.
You're being rude now.
I'm being conflict, and you find that rude.
He was okay.
Just because someone, this is the difference between social skills
I'm just
and
surprised that you
non-social
don't
skills.
agree. It was so obviously weird.
Being
I don't think it
rude
was
in order to. Okay, you guys can.
I don't think it was like normal. Like that's just an average night with somebody. But I do think that my dad
so you think it was
has.
coming from a place of love.
I do. I really do.
Yeah.
I genuinely do.
Oh, okay.
I genuinely do. Okay, that's fine. But I
You
genuinely
guys
do
are
because I've seen him. I've seen him criticize other people, and they take it hard. But he really does see something
Well, I
in
did
them,
take
and
it
he
hard. You
tries
guys showed up
to.
here today, and I said, "Come on in."
No, I'm.
So I don't know what needs to be resolved.
Well, I'm just saying. I think you think that he was trying to hurt your feelings, and
Objectively, he was. I won't. I'm not going to move on.
that he was trying
Okay,
to
but
hurt
so
your
but
feelings.
you won't see how you shift from saying like that's my perception to like definitely happened.
Yeah.
So
I
now
feel
you're
confident
God.
that it did.
You're
Okay,
God, and
okay.
you're right, and no one can argue against you.
You can
That's
disagree.
a power move, and I just don't think anyone has
Chet, was
the ability
do we
to
think
just
that Ben was,
say what.
Were you
Other
were you
kindness
trying
of his
to
heart
hurt
the
her
other night.
feelings?
Everyone was
I do
looking at
not
me like-
think you were trying to hurt her
Everyone
feelings.
was like shocked that I didn't kick you out in that moment.
Well, I think a fair
And
enough.
I
I think it would be better here.
that's-
Once again, we're getting into this thing.
The only
I think it
reason
would be
that
better
we're
to
doing
have
it
some
is
other
because
voices
I'm a
in
very
here. I
charitable
don't
person.
think
Okay.
that everyone, not that that really matters, but I do think that like the audience is split on that. I think a lot of people felt like
Yeah, I think
I was
you can
telling you.
pull it in your phone.
Okay, but I can't even. But if I can't talk, then I mean, I'm going to have to say like you take an L socially if I can't speak.
I'll take it.
Okay, and we'll just sit here
I'm zipped
and awkwardly leave at some point. I just like, it's fine.
I just think this is a
just admit you're being a bitch and move on. It doesn't have to be that big of a deal.
Okay, but I have to do that.
but he
No, I didn't need you to do that, but you guys want to like zoom in on it and fix it. I'm telling you, that's my perception.
I'm just saying
And
No,
I
you're
would
not.
love for
No, you're
Chet
not
if
saying it's your
everyone-
perception. You're saying it's reality.
Well, I think that in the shared reality I have with most other people that you are exempt from for some reason.
No,
I
there
think most
aren't
people would
multiple
agree with
realities. We're not
And
doing
Grace, I think
multiple
even you would agree
reality
with that.
theory.
I genuinely do not think he was trying to hurt your feelings. I think that sometimes he gives look, I get uncomfortable with it. Sometimes he gives people criticisms that I know they're going to take the wrong way. And I can see it happening
But do you
and
think
I'm
I, like, am
uncomfortable.
taking it
But
like
do I
have this,
think-
like mission?
Do
I'm
I think
joking
he
with the
doesn't do I
ovulation
think
that- I
he
say I have a 10%
I know,
Why
but
is it
do I
even
think he was
something
trying to
that
hurt your feelings or like make you cry or make you upset? Absolutely not.
Well, I didn't cry or get upset. I think I
Well,
totally mocked you.
Let me ask you this.
And everyone's
let
fine.
me ask you. Let's shift to something a little less. I think.
It made you look like you're spurting out and bizarre and a
Okay,
rude
but
house guest,
if I
honestly.
can't talk,
You can talk. I'm sorry,
okay,
if I-
wait. Like I get it. Your feelings were
I see you
hurt.
later.
Here's another guy, Toxic Angel.
Okay. Toxic, what's good? I can't hear you, brother. Hello.
No, not the.
Wait, I might
All
be
you guys
connected
are
to
bitches. It doesn't have to be
something
a
else.
bridge just because there's a minor conflict. You guys are bitches, all of you. It's cool. blocking it out. What we're doing. The bridge is not on fire. The porch is not on fire.
Boomer is here.
Hold on. Hold on for a minute, Ruby. Boomer, you're spurging now, Ruby.
I'm done with
Ruby,
it.
calm down. Listen, you guys are doing pretty good, given that there's no talk of Ben being some creep and Ruby's not acting like some scared fawn. You guys are having a difference of personalities, which is fine. You guys are doing.
Here's a basic problem that I have. Criticism, if it comes from a good place, is the most valuable thing that anyone can give to another person. And in society too. It's incredible. That's why we value people like Jesus Christ, social critics. They often take a shit storm and they're extremely valuable because they can right the whole ship by speaking the truth and not giving a fuck about social acceptance. There are people who criticize to be mean, right?
Sure.
To be spiteful or whatever.
Would you
I
admit,
didn't
though,
have
that
here's the problem.
We can watch it.
enjoy the
here's the
process
problem.
of it?
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
What beef would I have had with Ruby that I went there? I was saying at a certain point
Washing the balls.
in someone's
Everyone
life,
sees it.
like I would say with OPC Don, at a certain point, if you're 50 years old and you're looking for e-girls, this is a way more extreme example. If you're looking for e-girls in their 20s because you want to have kids, you are wasting your time and energy, and you should recognize you're a bachelor at this point.
Some people do have
And-
kids in their mid to late 30s, and I'm not.
You should
banking on it.
consider, what I'm saying is you should,
I'm not
someone
banking
who's-
on it, so it's a
who's-
10% chance that I do go on dates on Friday
no,
nights.
I'm talking about OPC
I know
Don
it's
though.
absolutely wild. I know, but it's always about me.
I think I was very gentle and I was making sure several times, like, to say, like, it's just my thought.
I know you were really gentle. It was
Oh.
very kind.
Right
Okay,
now,
so
you're being
maybe for
sarcastic.
the sake,
Whatever.
hey guys, maybe for the sake of
I'm
the
sorry,
content,
I'm not.
yeah.
We're not going to reality match in this, and we can either drop it or you can keep trying.
But saying we're not going to
argue it.
reality match is just like hippie bullshit talk.
No, it's
like,
just accurate language. You are.
we're not going to
you need
reality
let it
match.
go.
Do you think that that's a meaningful statement?
Yeah, because you're mad that my perception doesn't match your perception.
I'm not mad. You are.
Wait. I think I can figure this out. Ruby, you say you're okay with criticism, right? You're okay with criticism.
Probably, but I mean, he was being a bitch the other night.
Okay. So your problem is not the criticism in itself,
Yeah.
but the tone
Yeah, and also
or the way that
Wait a
he's
second.
allowed it. I'm just wondering.
Wait a second. Wait a
Okay,
second.
or
Wait a
the fact
second.
that he
Wait a
said it
second.
all.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Okay,
Wait a
okay.
second.
Is
Wait
it
a
because
second.
I'm
Wait a second.
banking on having
Wait
a
a second.
baby? What
Wait a
about-
second. Wait a second.
That's a joke.
Ruby, do you think that my motive?
So why does he need that
Ruby,
criticism
do you
for
think
me?
my motive? This is the only other
Like,
possible.
why?
Was my motivation to hurt your feelings because
Wait,
I
so
like
do you
hurting
think
your
I needed
feelings?
to know that? Do you think I don't know my
Dad,
Can I-
your mic is pointed into your chest.
You think I don't know my
Do you think
situation?
my motivation was to hurt your feelings
Yes.
because I like hurting your feelings?
No, but I think that you were upset that I
Well, it
had
has
sex
to
with a
be.
young viral man who happened to be named Ben. I think that I don't know. I can't think of any other reason why you'd be a bitch like that.
Okay,
So-
wait. But Dad, you're not hearing what she's saying. Dad.
Okay, so you
Listen.
genuinely think that I'm envious of the 23-year-old?
I guess I don't know.
Because
it doesn't make sense, but
You had sex with him and not me?
I don't know, man.
No, what Ruby
It
is saying.
doesn't-
No,
it doesn't
wait,
make
Dad.
sense, but
Wait, hold on.
You can offer me another.
What
explanation,
Ruby
I'm
is
open.
saying is that she doesn't. I think this is what you're saying. You don't mind if he thinks that, but for him to say that was unnecessary because it's rude.
Well, it's just.
Is that what you're
obvious.
saying?
I talk
Is that
about,
what you're saying?
I talk about it all the time. How I have maybe a 10% chance of starting a family in the next couple of years, and I'm gonna try for it. We talk about that all the time. So why?
So you're saying you
that-
found it offensive that he
Yes.
harped on that
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I had
because
a-
you
I had a
were
priest-
already self-critical about it.
Okay,
Like
so
you're
then-
you're,
yeah,
you're
I'm so
self-reflective
I'm
that
so open about
you're
it
not
that it was
saying-
only for to be cruel, and everyone saw that.
Well,
You guys live in
look,
your own little world, and I know you reality match, but
here-
it's not matching with anyone else.
But so
Well,
you're saying
that's
he
not
did it to be
true, though.
cruel.
Hold on. Can I ask you a
And
question,
I just
Ruby?
disagree with you
Even
on
your
that.
own fans don't agree.
That's
It's
okay.
a
That's okay.
softball one.
But
You think these are fans?
Can-
Wait,
I mean, they're
hold on.
fans.
but you just said you
Hey,
don't.
guys,
You just said
guys,
you
the
just said
Peanut Gallery has some
you just
questions
said
for
you
you.
didn't think that it was to hurt your feelings, but you're saying now it was to be cruel,
Yeah.
which is fine. But so you do
No,
think
I
it was
don't
to be
think
cruel.
that it's necessarily cruel to tell someone that they have a 10% chance. I say that all the time. He was just hurt about it, and I was like, yeah.
Let me
agree.
use an analogy. Can
So,
I just use an
what's the
example?
point? So I shouldn't go on the date tomorrow?
Can we Can I just use an example?
I don't think that's what he was saying.
On it for like an hour. It was bizarre.
Yeah,
It was even
maybe,
flipped, like, people were showing it around. It was a joke.
maybe someone's energies are being put in a certain direction, and maybe they should shift that.
I think it's very insightful conversation.
You can be sarcastic and rude, and tell me I'm rude. That's fine.
I just can't even. It's bizarre that you're being serious. It seems like you're being sarcastic.
I think we have a match.
He's not being sarcastic.
Hold on.
But I'm just saying.
He's just trying to say.
I'm just saying
had a
I
similar
could have
experience where
felt
somebody
insulted.
told-
Wait, I'm just saying I could have felt insulted by the priest saying to me, like, maybe I don't have a vocation because I can't control
Do you
my
think
sex
I'm
drive.
insulted that I think I might
But
not have a
if I-
family? I said there's a 90% chance I won't. So
I think
that-
it is a sensitive topic for you.
Not particularly,
Definitely.
but it is sensitive when I allow people to show up at my fucking house and come into my
But now
home
you're
and be very welcoming.
weaponizing the fact that
And then
you
you
let us in.
bitch
Like,
me
give me a
out
break.
for hours.
I let you into my RV. I would never say, like, I let you into my RV. Who fucking cares? Like, a person
came
has
off-
the
it was
same. What am I
very
supposed to
rude.
do?
It
Like,
just
walk on
was.
eggshells around you because
Well,
I'm
what we're
in
trying
your
to say is,
apartment?
what was the rude? Like, what? I think it's.
gone over. I'm not doing a struggle session. I know that's your guys' thing, but I'm just not. So, I'm not doing a struggle session. This is fucking gay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
guys don't need to do a struggle session. This is what I'm saying
You guys
is
can be
maybe there's a
booty
point of
together.
boundary.
Everyone sees it. If you want to join me in reality, Grace, anytime. Show up. Keep punching her, by the way. That's a cute black guy the other day.
Fuck.
What?
What?
Well,
Now you're lying?
She said you
it's
guys
not
should
about that.
probably
It's
go.
inadvertent. You know, it's
I don't think we can continue this stream.
Yeah. All right. All right. That's it for now. See you guys later. Well, we got kicked out of Ruby's porch. I think that Ruby acted poorly, and I think she was rude, and she offended me, and she's fine. It's fine if she disagrees with that, but I think she's been lying about how she really feels about me and my dad, and I think that came out that she's been lying about that.
The thing that happened with Ruby is, let me tell everybody, no big deal. It's no big deal. But lying as you walked off, we heard what you said, and that's what happens when you get upset. You start lying. Not a big deal, not a crime, but maybe you and others can reconsider the whole entire, assessment.
Well, Ruby, you were lying that, like, you're okay with us. I think on some level you like us, but, like, you were lying about your interpretation of what was going on, and then when you got angry, you just threw out this accusation that is extremely offensive. Well, anyways, now Ruby is saying that my dad is going to go to jail because she's saying I was hiding from him, which I explained to her I wasn't. I told her that I was on her porch one morning because we had a fight, and I got dropped off, and I was waiting for her to come out so I could talk to her. But whatever, she wants to go here. Like, it's really not that surprising, Ruby. I get it. It's the same thing OPC Dawn did. It's the same thing everybody did. Whatever, you want to break my trust like that, that's fine.
Wait a second. She's threatening you now?
She's threatening. I don't know what she's saying. She said, Ben's going to go to jail, and then Grace, you're welcome at my place. It's just like, okay, I get it.
So you're threatening to have me go to jail?
I don't know. She didn't
take police
say.
action.
I don't know. Ruby says, you could walk out of that car, but you're weak, Grace. You won't wise up until he's behind bars, but I'm not calling cops, lol. I immediately told you I wasn't because I know you guys are scared of cops.
Thank you so much, Ruby. You're such a wonderful person. Fucking cunt.
I left you guys are bitching on stream. I'm chilling. You're the one stuck in the RV. Okay. Rini says, I just love how everyone mocks and weaponizes Grace's perceived abuse and throws it in her face whenever she makes them angry. Really shows that they care about victims. Yeah, that is a good point, Rini. That is a good point. And it makes it hard to trust people.
She walked away. You said she lied about something. What specifically? What were the words she used?
Sure. She said,
keep beating your daughter up, Ben, because I saw her with a black eye. You want to see the proof?
Yeah, we've seen the video of you kicking her. We've seen the video of you kicking her.
No, you want to see what she's talking about? that I was on her porch. I admitted I was on her porch after a fight. So this is what she says. And she didn't say anything about this at the time. Look at this. This is what she's saying is a black eye. She's sending pictures of this in the
There's
Discord.
other
Like, Grace,
photos
obviously
that people are
black eye.
posting. There's more than one photo.
No, this is the picture. It's just, this
I'm
is
gonna
what
repost the
happens
picture
when
in your
people,
Discord that I saw.
get in a disagreement. Wait, hang on. When people get in a disagreement with me, they throw something that they come up with things that I've been abused by to throw back in my face. And that was
Great. I've seen the video of him kicking
that
it.
out
I've
as
seen
she
the video of it.
Yes.
You can't lie to me.
Yes. That's not what we're talking about.
Okay.
Did that give me a black eye?
That's abuse.
Furby,
That's physical
Furby, I think
abuse.
it's time to recharge your batteries. It's not making any sense.
Yeah, Ben, but you've reacted in ways of anger also.
Guys,
and said
wait, hold
things.
on, guys. We have breaking news from the Discord. There are more black eye photos. Let's see what we got here.
Black eyes.
All right, we got
Mascara, is there?
my rosacea and blush. What the fuck? No, guys, this is damning evidence. Yo. Thorps felt it.
I was like processing that it was weird that she was crouching, and then like I cut the stream because something felt weird, and I asked her about her eye, and she just denied that anything was there, and it was just very obvious. I don't know if she thinks she's like outsmarting it.
Oh, we're still doing the black eye thing? Okay.
Handle the situation best I could, and to be helpful to her and to support her, because I really do like Grace.
Just to be clear,
even though he is like has these bizarro.
Yeah, wait, real quick.
freakouts.
Just to clarify, just to be clear about what you just said there. When you say it was obvious, you mean visually obvious? You could see it in person more than you could see it on the black eye. You said it was obvious.
Yeah.
You meant visual?
To be honest, this is even like, this is just, I have no idea. This is crazier than OPC's thing of like, I'm going to tell people I saw something. Like, this is just like, you're saying I had a black eye. Ruby, we were on stream 5 minutes later. This seems ridiculous to do, but look. And the only other question is whether I should dye my eyebrows, bleach them blonde, or I should dye my eyebrows, bleach them blonde to go with the hair, or keep them dark.
Oh, I kind of like dark contrast.
Hi, Dad. Hey.
I can't hear anything.
Oh. You can't hear anything?
It's so funny. Oh, I don't have it disconnected. Look who I just ran into.
Hi, I'm stalking you.
Hi. My dream came true.
Hi, I'm stalking you.
My dream came true.
I actually work with a very large church. I will message you later. It's actually pretty well known.
Nice.
It's not really for a living. It's part of what I do for the church.
Exposed. Yeah. You've used StreamYard just now.
Your microphone isn't working just because of the camera thing, so just use this for while you're talking.
My microphone's not working.
What's 10% of that? That's like 50 cents.
10% of $5?
Yeah.
Oh, here come the police. All right. Do you know about the pimp game? Do you know about the pimp game?
I came on here to tell you about the game. That was it. You would have to be able to listen, and you would have to be able to follow instructions for that to happen. And this is why an interview is very important.
Wait a second.
And an interview does not take place online. So that's all I'm saying.
Wait a second. Let me ask you one question about pimping. You have to answer.
It's Tuesday, September 3rd, 9:02 p.m. I look like a battery victim because I thought I would be alternative with my makeup today. Turns out that applying eyeshadow with this big of a brush when you have small little eyes like me is not a good look. So,
You know, there's a guy named Leonard Lake. He was a serial killer. Okay,
Yeah.
He had a series of rules.
Second rule, I must never speak unless spoken to. Unless in bed, I must never look my master in the eye, but must keep my eyes downcast. I must
Right.
never show my
That keeps him from
disrespect.
that keeps him from being uppity. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta
Like, stay in your place.
Easy. It's
Stay in your
easy.
place. He kept it real
Yeah.
with the bitches, and he
Right.
had them locked in like steel containers. Nobody could hear
Stop.
nothing for miles.
Yeah.
That's what you say. Ain't nobody gonna hear your
All right.
screams down here, bitch.
All right.
Do you think that if a man who's 6'8", who has the reach of a super heavyweight boxer,
That's it. Looks like. Yep.
if hauled off and hit a woman with a face like Grace's with fair skin in the eye,
It would look like
that it would
that.
be a
Look like that.
question as to whether he'd hit her or not?
No
You don't punch
question.
that hard. There's no way. You look like maybe
Does
you
that
can
make
lift
any
50
sense?
pounds.
I have
Then if my
literally-
boner hit her in the eye, it would turn. If my boner hit her in the eye, it would turn black. She was not struck. Ruby's making this shit up. Ruby's fabricating shit.
This is the claim, guys. This is the claim.
No.
I'm just genuinely wondering if you guys have seen eyeshadow
why would
before.
she have to fabricate things?
Like,
We have
Look at me,
Do
I
we
got
have
bags under my eyes. Why aren't I
video
getting
of Ben.
I just kind of got some black
Grace.
eyes sometimes.
Grace, did
Ben,
Ruby rage quit? Grace, did Ruby rage quit on us?
you rage quit IRL. Jacinda did the exact same thing. Jacinda told me to stand up for myself. Jacinda told me to be strong and independent. Jacinda told me, like, I don't like the way your dad treats you. And then guess what? When Jacinda was rude to me, and I said to her, like, I think you should calm down. Like, this, whatever, it was some TV thing. Like, hey, Jacinda, I don't like the way you're treating me. Oh, she went off. Go swallow more of your siblings. Go get used up like the cum rag you are. You're fucking disgusting. All the shit. I've been through this before. You think you're the first one. She did it. It tends to be.
And meanwhile, she is a prostitute.
Yeah. She's told me, like, I only have sex with men for money. Okay, but, like, I've been through this rodeo before. I get it. I get what you're doing.
I'm gonna drag you.
You're not slick. You're a little less ghetto than Jacinda. What was the need to lie about my dad punching me and me having a black eye as she walks off? What
Well,
was
that's
the need to do
stupid.
that?
That's just silly. That's
But it's
silly.
not. It's not just silly though. It's bad. It's rude. It's crazy.
It's the internet, Grace. Unfortunately, it's fucking crazy.
Well, but what the problem is there's a breach of trust in the sense that Grace trusted her when she came over, and she, in her mind, said, "I have power over you now because could sort of conjecture that like something happened based on the fact that you're not wearing makeup," which is only a crazy person could do. But so Grace can't like sort of she can't forget that that's what it is. She's looking for evidence to use to wreck her life if she puts her makeup on wrong or is tired.
My eyes
Okay,
were
so you
puffy
can't-
from crying. I admit that.
Yeah, and her eyes could be puffy from the cats. And now Ruby can use that to say, I can see that you've been beaten or whatever. And you can't undo that, which is why you shouldn't do things like that. But
No, I agree. I agree on that. bit.
you can't just sort of like roll back time. And we have found that these things can't be repaired. And so her role now as an order is to probably be one of these people who has a hate channel.
Grace is relieved because she expected it, which made it a self-fulfilling prophecy. Well, I had my suspicions and they ended up being true.
I think Grace could be a good friend to someone who's like in her ballpark as a friend, but like I do think like massive drug use is probably like a no-go. The truth of the matter is she's like, oh, I really love Grace. Ben is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you didn't like Ruby.
I mean, I liked her
And
and I
I-
disliked some parts of her.
I mean, but you generally were like, I don't want to. I mean, I can't tell you how many times you said like, I don't want to see her. She's a loser.
Yes, almost every time.
And I was like,
say,
well, you know, you shouldn't, because like, you know, you don't have, you haven't. It's good to have a friend, but like, you were just always like, I don't need to go that low. And she sucks. And I was like, I mean, it's just so ironic that she's like, oh my God, me and Grace get along great. It's just babbling. And I get it. I did the same with OPC Dawn.
You could say that's my fault.
I said to you, like, oh no, it'll be good, you know, good content. And you're like, this guy sucks.
Yes, I know I did tell you that.
Much. And I was like, yeah, I get it, honey. Like, it does suck. But like, you were like angry at me for being like, I think we can get, you know, I think in both cases I was right in a sense, like there was both good content. But as people, these people, I mean, I just don't really understand it. Like, do these people really not think that we are going to rise above?
Well, hang on a second, though. I was saying that Ruby wasn't honest about the way she felt about us, which is what my suspicion was. But couldn't I apply the same criticism to myself? Like, what you're saying is right. Like, well, it's not never, but like, I didn't want to see Ruby. I felt like you were pushing that, and I was kind of.
And I know why, because like, she just babbles. And it's like, oh my God, gal pals, right? And it's nauseating. You're not into that, but I think you feel like, well, maybe I'm supposed to like this stuff.
Well, but
we're just always affirming each other, and it's like, I'm sure it's still ringing in your ears, although like,
yeah.
20. I mean, it's crazy.
But couldn't you make the case, like, I'm saying she wasn't honest about how she felt, but maybe I wasn't also honest about how I felt. Like,
you get to know people, you give them the benefit of the doubt, and then you see what's up. I don't think you had any major problems with Rudy that you were hiding.
No, I had a suspicion that she wasn't being honest about the way she felt, and that she was secretly much more hostile than she was letting on, and that she was covering it up by just acting fake nice.
I just don't really see that as like the major issue here. Like,
what is the major issue? What do you mean?
Look, Grace, I think that Ruby thinks that I'm a very charming guy, genuinely. And she just can't handle, like, right? She's not used to being around a real man. It probably excites her. At the same time, makes her feel whatever. Like, I don't really think she doesn't like me. She just couldn't deal with it.
But I do have a sincere question. Do you think, like, both for content?
Why would you say it's a sincere question as opposed to what all the other questions you've asked, which are insincere questions? Isn't that the implication?
Yeah, it is. Okay. But okay.
So do you want to be that person who's like basically identifying as someone who has never asked a question sincerely and has to clarify that this one is sincere?
No. I have a question. Both for content and in terms of like my personality.
And what's an insincere question anyways? Oh, what Fed Up Southern does all the time?
Yeah.
But you don't really do that, do you? I don't know. Maybe I should think about that now. Okay, but anyways, we just instead of saying, and also instead of publicizing that why don't you just ask the question?
Okay. With Ruby, like, you're right that I didn't really vibe with. I didn't really like. What I'm saying is my criticism of her is that she wasn't honest about how she felt.
You're gonna do this beat up yourself.
No, I'm not beating up myself, but I'm just saying, like, do you think that that's like, should I have just said, like, you know what? I don't really like, you're very nice, but like, I don't really get along with you. And I don't really like, I just don't really feel like we're like kindred spirits. Like, I don't really feel like I'm friends with you. And I don't really see us ever being friends because I just don't think we're very similar.
You mean you should have had a friend breakup?
Well, that I just should have been honest. Like,
it just happened. It happened naturally.
Look, we're headed back to New Haven because as I said on the stream title,
maybe I made a mistake, and I'm kind of putting myself out there that, you know, we all know this about Ruby, and I get that she could totally say, like, you know, I don't want to do this, and that's up to her. I just feel like, you know, she could have gone places that she really didn't go. I'm just kind of low-key, high-key sick of, does she know you're coming? No, I haven't texted her yet. Okay, I'm not going to, like, literally going to her house. I just really, I don't know. I just saw the way she was talking, and it's like, okay, I don't think she really wants to do this. You know what I mean? I just don't think we had some good times. I think this is all kind of stupid. I think she said some stuff, like, about the black eye thing that is just, I don't think she was really trying to sell that, but she said some stuff like keep punching her, Ben. She said that out of anger, and I said some stuff about her apartment that I said out of anger, and I just think this was all very, like, silly. I don't know. Everything blew up over something that really wasn't that big of a deal. I don't know how you feel about it. I think you kind of agree. And I guess what I'm just saying is, like, can we try to not everything has to be perfect. I think that you did a little bit. I just think I think it was a little antisocial, because I think that she didn't want to go there with, like, saying that she thinks there's, like, some abuse. And you kind of went there, and then
I am not someone who wants to have conversations like this.
Yeah.
About hurting women's feelings. Like, I get it. That's why I'm officially asexual. I can't do it. I don't care about your feelings, her feelings, other than, like, I just can't care about this. What is it you want from me? I said, I get it. What do you want from me?
Okay.
I'm not going to apologize. It's not worthy of an apology. You just move on.
Okay. I think she might.
Like, maybe we don't have, like, total intimacy. It's fine. We weren't getting married. I want you to have a relationship with Ruby that's happy and limited. And if you become fast friends somewhere down the line, that's great. But as creators, I fully endorse. I think it's stupid to throw that in the garbage.
What are you doing? Why are you taking?
I have to lie down.
Okay. But can you before you go lie down, can you just admit that, like, you were poking something that you shouldn't have poked? Like, just to like, and I'm sure she'll admit on her side that she lashed out and said some things. I don't think she meant the thing about, like,
I would admit, knowing now that was a more sensitive topic than it appeared to me, I would not have pushed on that issue at all.
But you pushed it because you were like, this is good content because she's getting uncomfortable, and then we're, like, getting something, like, there's tension, and that's interesting, right? Like, that's pretty much what it was.
I think you could say it's a mistake. I have no problem saying mistake. I had a take that was off.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's fair.
And I should be more cognizant of that. But I also am going to kill myself if I have to talk about this anymore.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, we're parked right outside of Ruby's house. I don't know if that's giving her, like, enough space, but whatever. I might find a place in the shade a little bit further down the block, just so that we're not, like,
in contact
fucking
with her.
hawk. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's find some shade.
Yeah, let's get some shade. That way she doesn't walk out of her house and see us, like.
Yeah, no, I don't. Right.
Okay.
I love this spot.
Perfect.
I don't care how many N-words attack.
Yeah.
And steal all the stuff. I need to be in the back, lying down. I'll just say, yeah, enjoy, try to use, well, I can't do it.
Okay.
I have very little left to offer.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. That was good.
I normally would say, like, Grace, my God, this is not the priority, but it's getting worse.
I think that's actually that's totally fine. I'm fine with driving this. I want you to rest your back. Yeah.
Every time I get up, it's
yeah. Just get some rest.
And you need to keep me from I know that's funny for you. Whatever. You're too cool to like sympathize with your dad's pain. But I'm not having a struggle session with Ruby.
No.
About having a struggle session with Ruby. That's not happening. I'm not that retarded.
I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen.
I don't care. Like, women don't get a right to do that.
No, I'm not. I don't think that would be a good
I'm not
idea.
doing some big fucking apology about feelings.
Okay.
Feelings.
Yes.
Let's be great streamers. Okay, I think you're saying like I'm worried about like that we're offending Ruby. If Ruby's offended because we're 2 blocks away from her house, she needs to not just go up to the porch, but go all the way up to the roof and take the ultimate deep dive.
All right, let's not say things like that. Ruby just texted. She said, "Nah, I'm good. Maybe another time." Okay.
Well, at least that's polite.
Ruby said, "I mean, I'm mad about you guys lying and saying I sleep with men for
Yeah,
money."
sorry, it did say I can't speak on this
Wait.
even through a third party, but a third party can speak about it independently.
Ruby, well, I don't know if she's watching, but she's saying we lied and said she slept with men for money. We never said that, Ruby.
I don't know who told you that. I never said that.
Neither
I
of
never
us ever
thought
said that. You won't find a clip of us saying that.
I never thought that.
I don't think you do. Neither of us said that. Like, literally.
Accepted.
I have no idea where that came from.
What'd you say, Melanie?
I said challenge accepted. I'm looking for it right now.
You can look through our entire stream. She said, okay, if you're just going to lie, if you're going to just lie, then consider the bridge burned until you decide to join me in reality. Girl, it's all on video and you're not going to trigger me into doing content if that's the plan. Lol, I don't know.
Yeah, I think being honest with Ruby right now, just like taking as much accountability as you can, even if you think like there's caveats.
Yeah, but I'm not lying about the calling, like saying she has sex with men for money. It's just neither of
I don't
us
think you said that.
I never said that to Grace.
But my
She has
dad didn't
never
say that
said
either.
that
And
to
Ben's
me.
retracted it. As far as I'm like,
Said
we can
that
drop
Jacinda,
that.
it was a prostitute, not her. Like, neither of us think that. I'm not lying. Dude, Ruby, she's, okay, Ruby says, you said she told me she sleeps with men for money. It's on video. I was talking about Jacinda, Ruby. You can watch with context. Maybe somebody sent you a clip. I was talking about Jacinda. You didn't tell me that. I was talking about Jacinda. She told me, I only fuck for money. That was Jacinda.
Oh,
not you.
yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Not you. Can you admit, Ruby, like, I'm not lying. I'm not.
Well, people are going to perceive.
lying about you. I'm being real. I'm not.
Grace, can I have a cigarette?
Yeah.
Tried to signal you many times.
I think it's fair for her to think that you're lying, and just not believe that it might have been like an accident or that you forgot.
Look,
Here's the thing. If she doesn't accept that apology,
when she said what she
your-
said about you had a black eye, I initially said like that's a pure fabrication and a lie. Okay, she ended up documenting something where you had like a swollen face or something like that, and you did. I could see how at the time it looked like you were an abusive person who showed up on her porch in the morning,
Yes,
who had
I
been
understand that,
abused.
yes.
Okay, and the fact that she showed the picture. Okay, so it was a sincere kind of like, I don't know. It's not classically a black eye, but like whatever. If you really want to see something, you could have seen something then. So it wasn't like just a stark, like just lie.
Yeah.
Because it would have been much more effective for her to say like, you had a black eye, and I don't have a picture of it, but I attest to it, right?
Yeah, and I
mean,
saw
like,
you covered up with concealer or whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to stand.
And the fact of the matter is that we've seen Ben hit her and kick her on video. Like this isn't.
You know, Furby, I'm going to take your fucking little furry ears and rip them off.
So you don't have a
Stomp on
response
them
to
and
that. You never have a response to
burn
that.
them and
Stay
eat them
calm.
and shit them out.
Ruby's going live around 5.
Welcome to episode number 4 of Celebrity Sundays. How we doing?
Hear me? Is that what you said? Oh, hear me. I think you said cure me for a second. Yeah, I mean, maybe you can do that.
I can cure anything, baby. You're even making the cats meow. Prawn! What's up? Okay. Prawn. I can't hear you.
Grace was like today, like, oh, Ben is a good content creator. And I was like, how?
Yeah, it would be dumb content idea to be like, hey, let's do a skit where I verbally abuse you for 8 hours and then kick you. The only thing that like got under my skin was and they were saying this isn't, I didn't watch the video back because I don't really care. But it was when I thought they had said that I told Grace I slept with men for money, because that just was something that never happened. I'm sure Naptown will do some edit of it. So, it's going to be all whatever laid out in a more consumable format, I'm sure, eventually.
Speaking of consumable formats, Ava had a short that she wanted to react to related to this.
Well, I don't know if she's watching, but she's saying we lied and said she slept with men for money. We never said that, Ruby.
I don't know who told you that. I never said that.
Neither of us ever said that. You won't find a clip of us saying that.
I never thought that.
I don't think you do. Neither of us said that. Like, literally.
And meanwhile, she is a prostitute.
Yeah.
Lies.
She's told me, like, I only have sex with men for money. Okay, but, like, I've been through this rodeo before. I get it. I get what you're doing. You're not slick. You're a little less ghetto than Jacinda. I'm sure the ghetto-ness will come out eventually.
Oh,
Ruby,
okay. So
well,
they
I
lied
don't know if
about
she's watching,
that.
but she's saying we lied and said she slept with men for money.
All right,
We
yeah,
never said
fuck
that.
that.
I don't know who told you that.
Ava really is a G, man. She really is a G. If they're gonna lie about the original quote, I guess it's not surprising that they would lie about lying about it.
Yeah. Yeah, if they show up here, maybe the police will get involved, because I was up, the bridge was like embering, but like to just keep lying even still about easily debunkable things, like it's just blatant disrespect.
Just remind me not to get on Ava's bad side, because she's like, she never misses with this shit.
Look who's in the chat. We can go over the short that Ava posted. Girl, no, you just lied. I was gonna give you guys a chance to like talk today, and like I'm not doing lying. This is really low effort manipulation. You're gonna have to really crank it up a bit, girl.
Grace, I think just give her some space. You can build her a bridge, but don't rush it.
No, it's really clear what happened. So, like, we just watched it with our own eyes. Like, I know that, like, your dad's stupid gaslighting and shifting of reality works with you, but, like, it doesn't, because I don't have the years of abuse stacked onto it. So, either way, you still know what happened. Like, that doesn't gloss over the fact that you showed up my porch with a black eye and now you're fucking washing his balls for the internet, girl. You look like a fucking idiot. You look like a fucking idiot. Drop your dad, come to my place. You could have everything. All right, Grace is here. I guess whatever.
Hi, Ruby.
What's up, baby girl?
Okay, I just wanted to say you're calling me a liar, and I just this is like 1 minute. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'll show Ava's short, and then I'll show the clip. I'll show the exact timestamp that's from. Okay, so put Ava's short up first. I have it screen shared. I'll play that. To be fair, this is her thing, right? This is what made you believe that we said that you slept with men for money. Okay.
Well, I initially was watching like parts of the stream live and heard it. That's when I stopped watching.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, maybe I cut out and like you guys weren't lying about that.
But you
I
really
hope that's
like
what
you
we
seem
find out, but
you seem to really believe. Like I thought we went over this, but it's fine. I found the
go over it,
exact.
and then I watched Ava's video.
Okay. So I found the exact timestamp this is from. So here we go. This is Ava's short.
I hope this is yes.
Okay, this is Ava's short.
Ruby, well, I don't know if she's watching, but she's saying we lied and said she slept with men for money. We never said that, Ruby.
I don't know who told you that. I never said that.
Neither of us ever said that. You won't find a clip of us saying that.
I never thought that.
I don't think you do. Neither of us said that. Like, literally.
And meanwhile, she is a prostitute.
Yeah. She's told me, like, I only have sex with men for money. Okay, but, like, I've been through this rodeo before. I get it. I get what you're doing. You're not slick. You're a little less ghetto than Jacinda. I'm sure the ghetto-ness will come out eventually. Ruby. Okay, so then she just replays that again. Okay, so this is the exact timestamp that's from. You'll see when I say that. It's obviously clipped. This is the exact thing it's clipped from. I went back like 30 seconds, okay? So here's the full context. If I just disagree with you on something, you know what, Ruby? Jacinda did the exact same thing. Jacinda told me to stand up for myself. Jacinda told me to be strong and independent. Jacinda told me, like, I don't like the way your dad treats you. And then guess what? When Jacinda was rude to me, and I said to her, like, I think you should calm down. Like, whatever. It was just some TV thing. Like, hey, Jacinda, I don't like the way you're treating me. Oh, she went off. Go swallow more of your
Go swallow more of your siblings. Go get used up like the cum rag you are. You're fucking disgusting. All the shit. I've been through this before. You think you're the first one. She did it. It tends to be...
And meanwhile, she is a prostitute.
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. We were talking about Jacinda. Can we confirm that we were talking about Jacinda?
Moron. And then she says the part where it explicitly isn't me. Nice try, dum-dum. Not gonna happen. She literally says she's one step above Jacinda. It's obvious. Keep coping and seething. Keep showing up at my house, bitch. It's over. Like, I didn't want it to go to this place, and you decided to lie and keep lying, and then show a video of you that was you taking something out of context. When
I wanted to see if Grace had any good evidence to add, but it doesn't seem very convincing.
yeah, that was
from
a
Ruby's end.
total fake out.
Grace is seething on her stream right now.
I just clearly showed Ruby that I wasn't lying, and she kicked me off the stage for no reason. So fuck you, Ruby. Fuck you. Go to hell. Fuck you. You're a fucking cunt. Fuck you. It's over. Fuck you. I just clearly showed to you that I wasn't lying. And you kicked me off for no reason. I wasn't even rude. I was just showing you that the clip was out of context. You're a fucking cunt. You are a cunt. I don't know what to say. I just showed you that I was clearly not lying. You kept saying I was lying. You seemed to be really, like, you really believed that. I was like, I'm going to prove to you. I'm not even being rude. Like, you keep calling me a liar and a freak, whatever. I thought we went over this. But fine. I'll show you. I've sat there looking through the transcript because you seem to still believe that I was lying.
No, Grace. Let's be honest. You don't fuck men for money. You fuck men for free. You're a fucking loser. I respect prostitutes because at least they make a dime. You do it for nothing.
You're a fucking...
You're not worthy of being
bitch.
called a whore. You're right, bitch. You're worse than a whore. You couldn't get $5.
You're such a bitch. You're such a bitch.
You fucked a 23-year-old on Tinder for no reason at all.
You're such a bitch.
That's the truth, right?
Yeah, that's the truth. She sleeps around for no money. You can't even make a dime off it, bitch. You can't even make money off of your hoeing. You're a hoe for free. That's even more pathetic.
Ain't no one paying for that fupa. Access to the fupa.
Such a bitch. Kick me off your stream? When I showed that you were wrong. I thought you were all about accountability. I thought you want to make up and say when you're wrong. No, you're just a lying bitch. You're just a lying bitch. You fucking kick me off your stream because I proved you wrong? I wasn't even being rude about it. I was just like, Ruby, I think this is a misunderstanding. I don't think you understand. You're saying you watched Ava's video that was clipped out of context. I just showed you the context, the full context, and you kicked me off your fucking stream, you big fat whore. With your jowls and your fupa.
No, Grace. She's not a whore. She can't sell it, can't give it away.
Yeah, sorry, not a whore. Not a whore.
Can't sell it, can't give it away.
Let me make this clear. Ruby does not sleep with men for money. Ruby sleeps with men for free. Okay? Does that clear it up for you, Ruby? I never said you slept with men for money because nobody would pay for that. Does that clear it up? You fucking bitch.
She can't sell it, can't give it away.
You'll never get pregnant. You'll never be a mother. You'll never get married. You are trash. And no wonder you're such a bitch. I couldn't have been more fucking conciliatory. I don't care who has what opinion of me after that. I'm clearly vindicated. You could say there's other issues you have with me, but to say like, she's a liar, you thought you had something on me. I thought you were genuinely confused. I showed you clearly. I'm not lying. I didn't call you. I never said Ruby slept with men for money. She gives it away for free. Okay, does that clear it up? She could barely do that, but when she finds a 23-year-old on Tinder, she pounces. I just have no words. She's a much meaner person than I thought she was. So, just clear that up, Ruby. I obviously never said you sleep with men for money, because you can't even give away your fucking stinky ass pussy. Okay? Your fucking fupa pussy. Rotten eggs, hot dog in a hallway ass pussy. Who would want to sleep with you, honestly? Have you seen yourself? With your fucking belly hanging all over the place and your fucking fat thighs and your jowls? Who would the fuck would want to sleep with you? But I guess you'll have another W on me. You have another W on me because you'll get more men on Tinder to use you for sex. Oh, W Ruby! W Ruby! I bet whoever's fucking you, whoever is crazy enough to put their dick in that fucking stank-ass vag, I would probably interrupt them half the time and say, like, do you think I'm bad? Do you think I'm bad? Let's have some more beers. Probably babble the whole way through it. No wonder you never kept a man. You literally turned your boyfriend trans. Okay, like, come on. You're not a success story. 34 acted like you're fucking 13 years old. 15 years old. 34, bitch. Bitch, when I said I forget what happened, I forget that you're 34, that's not a compliment. It means you act like a child. You're not a girl. You're not 21 years old. You're nowhere near as good looking as me. And you're like talking to me like, hey, we're gal pals, right? No. I have options. You do not. You're used up. You're gonna sit there and act like you're better than me and kick me off your stream. Enjoy your fucking 25 viewers while you interview trans people and fucking stroke their non-existent cocks or whatever they have because you're obsessed with it because you turned your boyfriend trans. Like, that's what you have to offer to the YouTube community. You fucking loser. And you can team up with Ava too. Because remember, hold on. Ava's even less mature than you. And this is the picture that Ava drew of you, Ruby. And guess what? It's pretty fucking accurate. Okay? It's pretty fucking accurate. I'm sure this is why you can't even give it away for free. Because it probably looks like this when they're looking down at you. Okay, bitch? And this is your bestie. This is your new ally. Ava fucking drew this of you, and she can't fucking take it back, can she? She drew this of you when you guys were enemies. And I guess this is your new ally. Enjoy. The two of you can go at it, at each other and against me, and spiral into insanity forever. But Ava's on your side, right, girl? Ava's on your side. Ava tells the truth, even though she clipped something out of context that I showed you. Like, I get it. You're too fucking lazy to go back in the stream and check. No, she just simply clipped it out of context. That's what that is. She took a clip. No, it's one consistent thing. She just didn't include the first part where we make it clear that we're talking about Jacinda. It was one clip. She took it out of context. You believe her, even though your own chat was sitting there saying to you, did you not hear the clip Grace just played? Like, they were obviously talking about Jacinda. But I get it. It's not about the lie. It's not about whether you thought I was lying or not. You're just a bitch. You're just a bitch. And you thought you had that on me. You didn't. But Ava despises you. But whatever. Good job. I despise you now, too. The only thing is, Ava's pretending she doesn't because she's milking you. And she's welcome to do that. Showed up at your house. I said that I was not ambushing you, that I was down the road, and I clearly went to New Haven. You know, you're such a fucking cunt. Yeah, let's talk about your apartment. Let's talk about the fucking...
It's not your house. We weren't even
oh my god, let's talk about the cat piss smell all over the place. Not even cat piss, cat spray, cat musk. Okay? All over the place. It's rank, Ruby. It's rank. Your apartment is rank. Not to mention the filth. I mean, my god, I lived in a house with 6 kids and 2 non-functioning parents with rats, and it was less messy and dirty and filthy that I've never seen. It looked like a crack den in there, Ruby. I didn't show all of it because I didn't want to embarrass you. The corner of your kitchen had like filth, like just trash and dirt. I've never seen so much dirt in an apartment.
I've never seen so much dirt in in an apartment ever. I don't even know how that much dirt could get up there. Like just dirt. And the bathroom, there's like tampon wrappers all over the place. And you and your brother are like, we used to not let people up here. It used to be worse than this. I can't even describe when I walked into your room. It's a mountain of, it's not just clothes. Like, I get it. I've been in messy apartments. There's like, there's clothes, maybe a few pieces of trash. There was like, I don't think you've cleaned that apartment since you fucking moved in. And show people pictures, because I didn't take any pictures, because I'm not that kind of snake. Just show people your apartment. Show them the piles of filth. You moved in there 5 years ago with your brother. I don't think either of you have cleaned that place since you moved in. I don't think there was, I mean, what I'm saying is I've been in messy places. I've had messy places. I've never seen anything like that. Half the lights don't, it's like a crack den. It's like you're living in a crack den. The smell is just crazy. It smells brazy in there. It's unbelievable. I've never smelled anything like it. Yeah. It's like you live in a litter box.
And she literally said, like, she came in the other day and there was just like cat piss dripping off one of the pieces of clothing. It just smells like it's flooded with piss.
Yeah.
It does. It's like a piss boat. It's unbelievable.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I dare anyone to walk in there and say that you're exaggerating. They would say, you didn't even begin to describe how disgusting that place smells.
No. Nobody even saw that clip or cared. No, distinction. Actually, Ruby was saying that her whole problem with us, she just kept bringing it up, that we were lying. She said in the chat, okay, I don't, like earlier in this exact stream, she said, okay, I guess you weren't lying. I got that wrong. Then Ava posted that clip because Ruby's a dummy. Ruby's a dummy. Ruby's lazy. Ruby doesn't want to go back and see what was said. So me, the actual competent person, went back in the stream and because I knew, I was just like, I genuinely thought, I was like, Ruby must be misunderstanding. Like, I get that she's being misled by Ava because Ava's trying to start drama. But this is one that I can totally prove that I did not do. Like, I remember almost everything I say on streams. I have a nearly photographic memory. And I didn't say that. And it's on tape. Like, the thing you're talking about is on tape, so I can go back and show you. But her response was just obviously showing that she doesn't want to know the truth. Which I don't know why I'm surprised by after my dad told her that it's obviously highly unlikely that she will get a husband and have kids. And even if she did, obviously her being a mother would be abuse, although he didn't say that, but it is clearly the truth. And she freaked out. Yeah, Ruby does not like hearing the truth. So I don't know why I was surprised. Wait, I want to go back. I don't care. Did she just join?
Well, I think it's kind of like comedic how just a second ago they're like apologizing, saying, no, it's just a misunderstanding. But now that the bridge is completely burned, it's like, well, no, let's just roll with all the lies, full blown.
Oh, wait, so they're saying they meant it now?
Yeah, as if it was like so hard for them to tell the truth this whole time, and now like they're just too exhausted to keep telling the truth.
Okay, guys. So basically, I just want to explain what happened because I was watching the stream today, and then I saw them be like, "We've never called Ruby a prostitute." I'm like, Ruby told me that they did, and so I'm like, this would be such an easy dunk if I just like found the clip of them saying that. I was really excited when I found it, so like I didn't like go and re-listen and make sure and whatever, and like into me because it just sounded so damning, that comment. So with the use of the same pronoun yeah. And then
look, it's so hard for her to admit that she fucked up. She's like struggling. Like, you can just say it. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Honestly, like, I think that it's fair to say that I was wrong, and I'm sorry for that.
Hey, let's go. A woman apologized on the internet. Let's go, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Good for you, Ava.
It sounds like they're talking about you unless you like go back and like really listen again and like listen to the context. I'm like, okay, like.
So Ava, you were on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
What was the point of Ruby coming on our channel?
We were, I don't know. I mean, at first in my mind, I was like wondering, like, I wonder if the rumors are true, like, you know, because there is a lot of kind of like unexplained stuff, but like, I never saw anything sexual between them. I just don't think, at least in this time that I spent with them, I don't think they're active in that way, but there's clearly no boundaries. And it operates like a romantic relationship.
At this point, just lie. Just say, like,
it'd be more interesting.
I spent the night twice with them in a hotel room. I think they were banging. It's more interesting, honestly.
What did I buy? Cigarettes, weed pen, and my food for the day? 2 Pop-Tarts and a gigantic expensive Red Bull. So this is why I'm broke and a joke, yet I pull it off every single day. And I'm only $60 in debt. So wait, here's my
Wow. That sounds awful.
You know what? It's not even like something that's so bad it's good. It just sucks.
It's not like, it just sucks.
It's not like you're like yourself. 10K in debt.
You just sit there. You sit there as a viewer going like, what am I doing here? This sucks. You're 34 years old. Like, I don't even, is that a flex? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's a good answer.
Like, I'm addicted to convenience stores and expensive shit. Yet I have nothing to show at the end of the day. High five, anyone?
No, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's not even
buy a fucking loaf of bread. Like,
let's go. What's up, Ruby?
What? I thought you guys were interested in the Ruby Kino content. I came to check it out.
yes, play
How's
it.
your eyes?
Wow, you're looking great.
Play it so
What's
you can
up,
see what
Rube?
it's like to be
Thanks.
around her.
So do you, girl.
What's up, Rubes?
Not
All right,
much. I just saw you guys
Ruby.
are watching me and popping out.
This
and
is what it's
just
like to
being
be
totally
around
weird.
you.
Just because I told the truth that you had a black eye, everyone saw the video. You look like a fucking retard.
Black
girl.
guys are allowed to be on
embarrassing,
porches
and
these
Ben,
days.
You're a
Ruby,
big
it's not
deadbeat
1952
fucking
anymore.
It's
daughter
not
being
segregation. A
abusive.
black
You
guy
guys
can
totally
show up
suck. It's so
wherever and
obvious.
whenever he feels
Keep
like
fucking,
it.
keep being the incest family. You're welcome for the Kino. Bye.
She said some nasty stuff in chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What here? I mean there.
Yeah. She was like, Grace, you looking greasy. Did Daddy leave a little nut on your face? Whatever.
I like the farts are great.
Thank you. I'm trying to contribute here.
And I find other ways to make money. Don't you worry.
Oh.
And I have not ever had to resort to having sex for money. Fortunately, I just my disgust reaction is too much to overcome unless it was like absolute desperation.
Plus, you wouldn't.
And when I was
that's
like a
smart.
junkie, I just made a ton of money doing porn stuff online. There's tons of money in that. It's very easy to come up with $200 a day working on like only and Chatterbait. Super easy.
Not as easy when you're in your mid 30s and a little obese.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Yeah. When you were a cam girl, Ruby, were you 34 and let's say 40 pounds overweight? Or was it more like when you were doing functional and skinny? Just curious.
Put in like maybe an hour or two a day tops. But I was lazy as fuck, and I'd like take weeks off at a time, and then just like.
What was it that you put an hour or two into doing, Ruby? Was it what can we imagine that a cam girl would do? Were you sucking on dildos for money? Were you inserting them into yourself in different holes?
Yeah, she did that.
What exactly was it that you did for
While
2 hours a
farting.
day?
He was farting while doing it.
Were you spreading your legs? Were you showing everything? Playing with your
I don't really know why anyone would pay money for that.
like? What exactly was it? I'm just curious. You took a and shoved it in your. I just like to hear Ruby talk about it because she doesn't. You notice she doesn't go into detail about what exactly it was that she did.
She's all mysterious and shit.
So you shoved.
What was it? Pushing a dildo?
I've noticed that if you ask anything beyond like what she offers, like further inquiries are not welcome.
Yeah. Like, was it like what was it, Ruby? Like a plastic in and out of your for money on film, or
Dignity is the key.
was it ass stuff? Because you got a fat ass. Did they like that? Like, what did they pay for exactly? Do we get a breakdown on that? Yeah, I haven't noticed you going into detail about what exactly it is. That
Grace, let's go back to Log Call Live. They've got a girl on.
Hang on. Shut the fuck up, King. Ruby, he loves that shit. Ruby is interviewing the Furby right now.
And then I got home and I saw that like the Thorps made a stream like watching the worst stream. And they were watching. Now I can speak freely on how I truly feel about Ben Thorp, that he is a abusive, deadbeat dad who refuses to get a job or even hold a can for his own piss. It didn't have to be this way, but they're like intent on burning the bridge and lying. And the thing is, I will not fucking lie. And when they lie to my face and tell me that I didn't see what I saw with my own 2 eyes and what is on fucking video, it's just low effort gaslighting. Low effort gaslighting is almost offensive to me that you're like not putting more effort in. Like, say you fell and like you were embarrassed because you were drunk and fell or something. Like, to just lie. I get it. I am personally hurt though, because I was a friend of hers and she's saying all these terrible things about me, that she hated me, that I'm ugly, that I'm a loser. Like, she's going all in on me. So it's hard for me to not go in on her, but I try to keep it in perspective that she is fully brainwashed and is physically abused by Ben. And they're mocking me for trying to get a job. I don't know, maybe you guys should be taking notes, you fucking lazy losers. Except Grace will cut you slack because you're totally a victim.
Grace, but you should go on her stream. Except if you went on her stream, she'd say that you're hiding a black guy because you are King TL.
Yeah, she constantly hides me. It's not a big deal. I've been inside this whole thing.
Don't show up on my stream hiding a black guy.
She says, I want to be honest, Ruby. No, this
sounds like
fake. This isn't how
more
she talks. I was hiding
tell you
my
what,
black
Ruby.
Oh, her black guy. That's how they're playing it, is by like just joking about it. Everyone saw that faced by your dad and hate it with her sunglasses. As a matter of fact, I was just looking.
You should say I have a huge black guy.
I don't have the energy to go through all their shit, but someone else did.
Huge.
And by the way,
let's go check it out. Let's go check out this black guy. You're so funny. Ooh, black guy, not black guy. You're fooling no one. You look so dumb, girl. And I'm only being harsh on you because I think you only understand the language of public humiliation.
Coming in for you, girl. We ain't
You look like a fucking retard. There was no ambiguity about what I saw. It was green and swollen all on her left side, and you can see that in the screenshot. And her eye had been recently punched. There was no fucking ambiguity. I
Green
asked her
guy. I
what
thought it was a
happened,
black guy.
and she said, "What?
There are no green guys, Ruby.
It was a Martian.
How do you lie when it's all on video?" Like, I guess that kind of works because some people aren't going to look for the facts. So I guess
when the
it
truth
works.
Well, when you can't use the truth, all you have left is to lie.
She rarely wants to do content. All she wants to do is cuddle in bed and watch TV with daddy. But she does it to impress him. And when they truly bond is when they're being cruel together.
Yeah, they seem to think that you would just wake up and have a job because like that you wake up and choose to have a job, right?
I'm applying. I don't know what to tell them. Like, I started applying once the money ran out, and I started applying a lot more vigorously once I was lost my employment at Thorp Corp.
What the fuck?
Actually, I'll say this much: the Thorps.
Being their paid friend.
I know what the fuck Thorp Corp is.
Can you pause it on where we can see her
I was
eye?
just gonna go for a walk. So that green shadowing right there on the left side of her eye, and then a black eye there.
Her right eye.
Okay.
Her right eye. 'Cause she's
it
No,
would be,
it's left eye.
It would be her left eye. Her left eye.
It is, and that's when Ben's in the front seat.
Her right eye. 'Cause she's
it would
turned
be.
No, it's left eye.
Which eye it is? Left eye.
They can't even decide which eye the green bruising is on.
Oh, the right one. Yeah, I see that.
Oh
now.
yeah,
The
no,
left
left.
one.
Yeah, wait, right? Okay, yeah, no.
Abuse victims often come out with very strong trust issues. Like the closer they get to somebody, the less they can trust them, and they start. You could even say hallucinating reasons not to trust them, and it puts strain on all of their relationships. So it's true that Grace ought to trust you, Ruby, but it is another question of will she be able to?
Nikki Dew says, I'm so sick of hearing Melanie.
I don't know. It seems like a really dire situation, and Grace is now putting makeup to do a fake black eye and cuddling up to her dad. So it's absolutely bizarre.
Take those glasses off.
I really don't. I don't want to. I'm just chilling with the
Take
glasses.
those glasses off. What are you hiding?
Okay, it's not a big deal, guys. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I just a little while ago I fucked up on something big.
What did he do to you?
Ruby, it's your fault that he hit me. It's your fault. It's your fault, girl.
So funny, girl.
You shouldn't have brought it up because he got really mad that you were talking about it. And then this happened. But it's okay.
And see what she's doing? She's hiding behind a facade.
What is the point of Ruby? What is the point? What is the point, like, in the grand scheme of things? Now, the Ruby thing was a gift to me, and I really feel this on a spiritual level because it showed me really what my confusion has been about this whole time, because I was confused when my mother did this, and I wasn't confused when Ruby did it. Both my mom and Ruby have spent their 20s using a copious amount of drugs, including hard drugs, and having stupid, fleeting jobs at restaurants and bars, and sitting on random dicks. But the point being, they're both sort of wayward hoes.
If she wants to come on, that's fine. But like, I just want to say before she comes on, like, you've already given us like all of what's necessary for a libel lawsuit and defamation. So like, I'm not advising you to do that more, but like, if you want to, you can. You're an adult.
Hello?
I'm just here to talk normal. I don't know what the fuck you guys are freaking out about. You guys sleep in the same bed together. It's not a stretch to say that you fuck. Why don't you just own it instead of being a pussy ass bitch?
Okay, so this isn't productive, but you've already said what you said. You can say,
Just further illustrates. No, I don't want her. I don't want her on. I don't want her.
No,
on.
it's fine. It's fine. She didn't say anything. Like, she's trying to walk it back, but like.
No, I just okay, fine, but I don't want her on. I don't see the point. I was trying to get somewhere.
No, because think about it as your mother.
That's true. That's the point I was trying to get to. Okay, fine.
Come on up and
yeah, that's right. Mommy's here, baby girl. We had a good thing. Why'd you guys fucking blow it? And yeah, you guys sleep in the same bed and act like a fucking romantic couple.
That's
so
exactly
it's not
what
that
mother would
big
say.
of a
We had
jump.
a thing going, but we didn't find it to be a good thing. We found you to be annoying.
Then why'd you show up my house every day? And I never initiated one plan with you guys.
Okay, but the reason, Ruby, the reason I
You
told
know that.
Okay, but you gotta let us.
There were some good parts of it. There were some good parts of it.
Can we be clear? I've never initiated one plan.
Courtney.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So why, if you
Listen,
hated I'm so
Courtney,
annoying, why
Courtney.
did you keep showing up at my house?
There were some positive elements to our relationship.
There
Sure.
were things that we
So
did.
why
together
did you go
good,
balls
but
out just because I
We
disagreed
had
and walked
6
off on the
kids.
porch?
We had a house.
And yeah,
You
I told
ballsed out,
people
not
it was
us.
the black eye.
Somebody-
It's on video. Like, you're a liar. God detests liars. That's why men.
You know, that's
You're a
ironic. That's
little
actually
bitch.
that is
My mom
exactly
knows it when
that is
you're
exactly what my
second.
mom says too. You're a liar and you know what you lied about, and God hates
Tell your mom
liars.
to talk to me because maybe I. was
Yeah, you
totally
two
wrong
should
about
talk.
her.
You two
I would love
you two
to.
should
I
talk.
think it'd be kind
You
of
are the
cute.
exact same person.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sounds lit. Let's link up.
Yeah, 2 used up junkie whores. I'm sure you guys would have hit it off perfectly.
Yeah, I was rehabbing your image, bitch. Everyone was like,
Were
"Oh,
you?
we can finally show that they're not these fucked up people who just burn every bridge." You burned it for no
We didn't
reason,
burn it.
too.
You burnt it. We didn't burn it.
Dude,
So
you fucking, I walked off the porch and I pointed out the truth that you showed up on my porch with a black eye, Grace. You did. Are you denying that?
You know you're gonna have to say that in court.
Grace.
You're gonna have to show
Ben,
that.
shut the fuck up. Grace,
in
are you
court.
denying it?
You're gonna have to show
Yes,
that.
I am
picture in
flatly
court.
denying that. That's not true.
So you're a liar. It's on video. I texted me telling people, asking what to do. So it's not something I made up after the fact. It's well documented. So you're still lying.
Sure. Do you want me to pull up the image
Ruby,
that's
I'd
your
say-
proof
I'd
of
say-
this?
No, it's multiple videos.
Wait. Ruby, I'd say like let's bet on whether like 10 random people would think there's a black eye there, but we don't have to because in court you are going to have to like show.
Did
that
you want me to
picture.
file charges? Because I didn't. I don't want
Wait,
to file
which eye was it supposed to be?
It was
Let's
your
say
left eye, which is the one that's facing your dad when you're in the front seat.
this eye. This is a
Yes.
black eye.
It
This
was
is what you're
all-
claiming.
It looks like you just got hit with green and.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this eye because it has darkness.
Like a scared little animal
So
on
this
my
is a
porch.
black eye.
Why were you
This
hiding
is a
on my
black
porch?
eye. This
Why
is a
were you
black
hiding
eye.
on my porch. I
I wasn't hiding on your porch. There are Ruby. There are no.
right now. And you said,
You
"It's
did
okay,
say
we
that,
get in fights.
Ruby.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. We get in fights."
Ruby.
You are
I wasn't
a fucking
hiding on your
liar.
porch.
You guys are
I was
both
sitting
liars.
on your
I
porch.
can't wait to be
There are
sued.
no.
Why
Okay.
didn't you sue Destiny?
Do you
yet?
think
You're
a
not
judge-
millions.
Are you
Why
telling
didn't you
you
Destiny
think
yet?
a
What are you
judge
waiting for?
a judge is going to look at this picture?
What are you waiting
and
for?
go like, yeah, that's.
I know they'll
that's
look at us too. Google my IRL name versus Grace's. They'll look at us too exactly. Google
Right.
those names and see.
Yes,
who
Yes.
looks like the fuck
Do you know
up.
how bad it looks in court? That
I have not one drug
34-year-old
charge,
is
not
trying to
nothing.
destroy
Google
the
our names.
reputation
Who looks
of
like
a
a fuck up?
21-year-old?
I don't think you have a drug charge.
My mom
Nobody
just Googles
said
you
that.
guys and she was like, holy shit. You have the worst Google search ever. I'm embarrassed for you. You're the incest family. It's gross. It's
Okay,
gross.
but
and
it's
Ben,
because
you
of
beat
what
your
you're
fucking daughter.
doing.
You're on video
That's just an argument. That's just more of an argument against you because of people doing what you've done, defaming and lying, starting with Grace's own
I've only told
mother.
the truth.
That's just an argument against you.
I've only told the truth. I told the truth about what I saw.
You lied.
You
And put it
said
in the court
you
because-
said on Ethan Ralph's stream. You said. I don't think there's any sexual relations. I never saw anything of the sort. There might be enmeshment.
No,
I've gone
I
back
said-
and forth.
I said I
I
don't
hope
think
that
that's
holds up in
true.
court, sweetie. I hope that holds up in court.
Because of how you act. You sleep in bed.
I hope
Why do
that
you sleep
holds
in
up
bed
in
together?
court.
Why do you sleep in bed
I
together?
really hope that. I really hope it
Why do you
does.
sleep in bed together?
So when you had no
Ruby, we
intent-
slept in bed together at the hotel that we were sharing. I watched TV in the same bed with him.
Fucking have
Get
fun in
the
bed.
shit
Have
outta
fun
here.
in jail,
Go
Ben.
oink
You'll
away.
finally
Get lost.
Anyways, as I was saying, so it is actually interesting that she goes straight to like the God hates liars thing, like invoking God in all of this. That's actually what my mom did at a certain point too.
Grace, you've got to understand that the key thing is envy. Because I don't think neither you nor me like make a big deal that we have higher social skills and are better looking and better at communicating, and that I at least am far more educated. Okay, and that you have a winsome personality. We don't use that to flex on others, but others really, like some people don't, but a lot of people like your mother and Ruby, they just retch.
There is a tension when me and you are friends around somebody who is uglier and less socially adept than us.
Yeah.
There's a tension, and you could obviously see the tension in chat because the chat, while Ruby was on, was constantly berating her for being loud, annoying, fat, old, ugly, etc.
I want to challenge Ruby to come back up and talk about this issue. She's sitting there in chat, like, okay, so like let's just go, Ruby. Let's just have this discussion as to like, does it hurt your feelings that you are lacking some gifts that Grace and I have?
Ruby, you're on. You are live.
Stop, bitches. Yeah, that's right. I was in chat and I heard Ben invite me back up. You guys kicked me off, so yeah, what went wrong?
Yeah, so Ruby, if I
You think
said,
I'm jealous of you, Ben, or
if I
Grace?
said, okay, you have to be quiet though. Sometimes.
I never was competing with Grace. I find her to be beautiful, talented. She has everything going for her.
Okay, so
It's kind of you're the dead weight, man. And I even thought you were
okay,
charming.
so let's
I
just
can't
leave
believe
it.
You really blew it with the one person that actually liked you. Your own chat
Oh
hates
my
you.
God.
I think we got it. Like, okay.
Ruby, you have to let him talk.
Okay.
It's a conversation.
Okay, go.
Okay, so for example, you're saying like Grace is much better looking than you, and you acknowledge that. To an average guy, she's going to be much more desirable.
Well, yeah, she's a 21-year-old fucking goddess.
Okay, all right. So physically, you would admit like she's much more desirable than you.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
she's a beautiful. I'm a 35. I'm not competing with Grace over looks. What are we talking about?
Okay, and that doesn't bother you, right? Okay, that doesn't bother
To
you.
an extent, I still don't worry. I don't know. I don't struggle to find dates. I know that's something that you and Grace struggle with, but I actually have no issue dating other people because I'm not in a relationship with my father.
Okay, but I'm not asking you that. I'm saying it doesn't cause you.
What are you asking me, dude?
Stress.
Can you get to the point?
Okay, but we're having a conversation. I'm just curious because I sense there's envy here. Okay, how about this?
I sense there's copium here.
Could it be that you envy Grace having a very warm, close relationship with her father?
Oh, so I
you
made
don't
up the
have
black eye thing because
that
I'm
you don't
envious.
have with your father.
Ruby, wait,
My dad was never
hang on.
abusive to me like you
Ruby,
are.
Ruby,
for
wait.
everything he is.
Hold on. I just have a question. Ruby, if
Your
you're
father's
not
a junkie,
envious,
right?
What's up?
I mean, go ahead, Grace.
if you're not envious, then what explains your raging anger towards me in particular? I just
What, you
don't
guys
understand
completely flipped on me like everyone said you would, and did a bridge burning video where you fucking dragged me, and then you showed at my house repeatedly
not
trying
true,
to berate
Ruby.
me into a confrontation.
Ruby,
and then you called me a
Ruby.
liar over something that was verifiably true.
Ruby, that's not
so yeah,
true.
I'm done ball
That's not-
watching,
you're,
bitch.
you're just
Come at
you're
me.
saying
At least it's
too
more
much.
fun. At least you know how to interact with people who don't like you. That's what you said, right?
I don't know what you're talking. I don't understand. Why are you so? Why are you so angry?
Okay.
Okay.
So-
wait, I didn't do a bridge burning stream on you,
hold on,
Ruby.
hold
I
on.
did not do a bridge burning stream. No, I did it. The first. Okay, no. But I'm not talking about that, Ruby. Ruby, you kicked us off your porch because you didn't like something we said to you.
No,
and I
because
know
you were
the exact.
gaslighting
Wait,
me and lying.
can
Your
you
eyes were
confirm
dead.
this?
Grace,
Wait,
this
can
is
you?
boring. This is boring.
The way you flip
boring.
is scary.
No,
Your
this is
eyes were
boring.
dead.
This
You're a
is about,
fucking
like,
zombie.
the actual
You're brainwashed. You look
tit
dumb
for
to
tat.
everyone. Everyone's laughing at you. And you told me privately,
Ruby.
you know your dad's dumb. You know the legal cases are a joke. You know you're in
Ruby.
trouble. And we tried to fix
Ruby.
it. I tried to help you. The crackhead tried to help you. How fucking sad is that?
Ruby,
But yeah,
okay,
it's
we
all
understand.
jealousy.
We've all heard your speeches, Ruby.
And even though I'll tell you,
How would
I'll
you
drop
describe,
everything, and you can
without
stop my
going
porch
into
again, and we can
detail,
start over.
You gotta mute her.
Anytime, bitch.
Ruby, you could stop. Okay, if you could stop, that's fine. You don't have to mute her. Ruby, how would you describe your relationship with your father without going into any detail?
Why? Well, why
Without
does that matter? It's not relevant.
doxing your father.
Wait, no, wait, Ben. I'm not jealous of your relationship of you beating the daughter you fuck. No.
Okay, but see,
that's not the. When I think of father relationships, I'm jealous of. It's not you, Ben. It's not you.
okay,
Not
so
even close.
could you
You're
answer
actually
the
famous
question?
for being the worst dad in the world. That's what shows up on
Answer the
Google.
question.
You're actually
question.
known for being the worst dad in the world. You got no leg to stand on.
Okay, so you won't answer the question. I'm just asking you factually.
What? I
How
mean,
would
our
you
relationship's
describe-
fine, but obviously he's had some drug issues. That's been
Okay,
a
your
part of it.
dad's had some drug issues. You don't have a close relationship with him. He doesn't.
No, we're fine now.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm not as close as you and Grace. I wouldn't want to be.
I understand the insinuations. We're already we're gonna adjudicate.
You sleep? Do you not sleep in the RV
Okay,
together?
you can
Do you
continue
not
to
sleep in the
say those.
same bed every night? And you got mad at her
But you're
when she
not
slept in the bed with me. You berated her for sleeping in the same
You're
bed
not-
as me.
You're not.
Because you're a weird little bitch and you're pussy
But
sensitive ass
that.
bitch.
Get that. We get that. We get that.
And yeah, I'm pissed because
Okay,
you
but I'm
beat your
saying-
fucking daughter and she showed up my porch. You guys are cuckoo. Grace smearing lipstick all over your face. I mean, it's Kino, but like, yikes. Yikes.
Okay, so but Ruby, okay, so I actually believe that you're not like you don't really have a problem with Grace's being much more physically attractive.
Wait, so do you think I'm lying about I'm just making wait, what is the angle here? So you think that I'm jealous, so I made up what I saw on the porch that day? That's your angle?
No, it's not my angle.
Because people are looking at the Discord video call from that day too, and there's a lot more clear images of the bruised face. It was all green, and then you did a stream where you're like, "Sorry guys, I spilled my makeup up like this." That's
Ruby,
why
if you Ruby, do you want to know Ruby? Do you want to know the easiest way that everybody knows you're lying? Do you want to know?
Sure, go ahead.
Because if you actually thought that my dad hit me so hard that he bruised me in the face and I was hiding on your porch, you would never throw it in my face like that to hurt me.
I didn't throw it in your face. I
Unless you
tried
would,
everything. The
in which
only
case
language you understand is
you're not
public
going to let me
humiliation.
finish. You're not going to let me finish. If you actually thought I was a serious victim of abuse, you wouldn't do what you're doing right now. You just wouldn't.
See, that's just what your mother did.
Same
That's
conversation.
just what your mother
Everyone
did.
knows
It's just
you
obviously
fuck.
true.
Everyone knows you fuck.
You
Stop
hate
beating
actually
all your
thought-
kids. And go get a job and pay child support. I'll recommend some restaurants for you.
Grace having a great
All right,
relationship
peace
with her
out,
father.
bitch. I'm Thorp
not-
dope. All right, stay tuned at 7, guys. I'll be going live, and we can all review this
Nobody
bullshit
cares.
together.
No one will be there. Bye.
I just think that's an obvious point. If you
see,
go ahead.
see how she responded to you saying, like, if I was in pain, she mocks you. She wants to absolutely, like, drive that knife as deep into your heart as you can. I fucking hate you. I wish you dead. Just like Ethan Ralph. You can play the Ethan Ralph thing. I wish you dead.
I want harm upon you.
I want to watch you in pain. And they're not lying, Grace. They're not lying. That's how you know it's envy.
How does it make any sense? You think I'm a victim of abuse so bad that I had a serious bruise from what would have had to be a really hard punch to my face. So your solution to that happening is to not say anything about it, to be totally cool with us for a week after you supposedly saw this, then days later when we disagree with you over something,
Grace,
to throw it in my face and say, I hope your dad beats you more? This is why I'm hesitant to tell people that we have problems in our relationship. Because if you do that, if you are vulnerable about that to the wrong person, they'll take every little thing you told them and throw it against you to make you look bad once the envy takes over. So
that's relatively easy to overcome because you just say, yeah, and I'm also have the gift of being vulnerable.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And
that's true.
Here's another thing that I'm, you know what I mean? And the Lord will protect those he has given gifts to.
Dad, are you still there?
I'm actually texting Ava.
No! Fuck you! You're leaving me? Uh-oh, Ruby's gonna think something's real.
But before I figure that out, you guys might have noticed, but this is a Grace-free stream today. But I guess, let's bring up my co-host of the day. I'm going to bring up Ruby Spacek.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Princess?
Good. It's been quite a dramatic couple weeks for you.
It has, especially the last week in particular. I am trying to reconcile with Grace. We made some contact today, and the last I heard, she was resting at a bus stop and potentially coming to New Haven, so not sure what's going on with that. And yeah, I'm ready to find love. We've got a lot on the line. I only have a couple eggs left. We're short on time. We need to make it rock. So, and we've got a stacked fucking guest list tonight.
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life.
We got Ben Thorp on stage, and I think some people want to talk to Ben, some do not. So I'm going to let that up to the daters, but I'm going to bring Ben up if you're ready now. You are muted, Ben.
Hey, Princess, how you doing? Hey, listen, I love the idea that you're challenging Grace's show. I love competition. I think it's great.
What? She bailed on it. She did a no-show.
About, don't
she did a no-show.
I'm not.
She said she planned it and did a no-show.
Please. Okay. So
I thought she was coming to my house.
I'm here for the Furby. I want to enter the LGBTGIGDGAF community with the Furby.
Is Grace with you, Ben?
I'm here for the Furby.
Is Grace with you?
Ben, I think that because I'm open to going on a thing with Ben because I am curious about what happened with Grace today, why the dating show didn't go through.
I think you scared Mal / off. Are you okay with doing a one-on-one with Ava?
I thought she was with Ruby. That's my understanding.
Where she's still asleep at the. Are you fucking with me?
Do you not know where Grace is?
Yo, what's up, chat? Guess what? Everybody snaked me. I got in a fight with my dad. I'm at a hotel alone. And my best friends turned on me. But it's alright.
Cause guess what? Trust fund. The show never fucking stops. Finance. Trust fund. 6-5. You wanna go watch Princess's shit? That's fine with me. I don't give a fuck. But we get it lit tonight. We get it lit tonight, boys. We're looking for a man in finance. I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6-5. Blue eyes.
But we're here for dating. I want the. Where's that Furby at?
But dude, this is like crazy.
Well, I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, she needed a little space. It's fine. I got a lot of stuff I'm doing.
Good.
I can't talk about it.
You know, you can date me. That will show your LGBTQ support.
If I date you, can I get in the community? I would think the Furby would get me in, definitely. Because everyone says that maybe I'm gay or maybe interested in transgender people. So, like, I want to go there. You know what I mean? Can I Q with the Furby? That would be one of the letters. LGBTQ. I want to Q. I want to be in the LGBTQ community. Let's get that Furby. Can someone help me get that Furby up here? I just want to Q the Furby. Come on. No? LGBTQ. I'm interested in entering the LGBTQ community, and I think you can. We could do that together. You're already there. I just have some cues, and
dude, you're acting hella weird.
We'll take it from there. Thank you.
Keep taking space. Keep taking space. I love that for you.
Let's welcome our next dater to the show. Was I saying your name correctly? Darico?
Yeah, I can't hear.
We'll give you 2 minutes. See if you can deal with that. I'm going to kick you off the stage. Thanks for coming, though. I'm going to free up a slot.
Well,
I mean, let me get this in there. I do have to ask. Thank you. Thanks for.
Well, I like Bernie Sanders too. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a whole lot of power politically. So
your shelves are trans colors. This is the trans flag.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
That's awesome.
I did that on
trans
purpose.
rights.
And,
are you trans?
Check this out right there. I got a Pikachu. Just like, I don't know, sit down and watch a TV show with me, and that's like flirting enough. Like, I'm definitely an extrovert, but like I can vibe with introverts. Like, I can absolutely do that. Sit down and read a nice book together, full clothes on, over the covers.
I'm looking for a man in finance. Trust fund. 6'5", blue eyes.
What is your favorite kind of adult comedy cartoon?
Oh man, Family Guy. Simply because the consistent funniness of. I appreciate not just the highs, but the consistency.
West Coast.
There we go. That's exactly what we needed. Hey.
Why do girls what is this, Howard?
Who knows if this is even live? Are we getting fucking...
That's my bitch.
No, this is live.
It's fucking better, man.
Wait, who are we watching? What's going on?
Get him the fuck out of here! If you don't
Grace,
know the
why you gotta?
Dude, I feel like that's
Grace. That's not Grace. Is that Grace?
Teasing me,
Yeah.
bitch. Holy fuck.
Whoa, Grace,
Why
you got hot.
teasing us?
Back up, Grace, back up.
Whoa. Wait, James, stop it. Grace, get away from James. James is fine. James, don't look at her. She's hotter than me. Stay away. Okay, good.
I did not know she had that much shape.
No, it's not. It's those types of skirt,
James.
dude. It's that type of skirt. It's like the catfish skirt. If I wore that, I'm like,
Ruby.
Oh, it's the skirt?
Yeah,
It's like an optical illusion skirt? Damn, fuck, that's a hell of an investment, yo.
yeah, I feel like I should.
What's the equivalent for guys? Is there...
It's called being entertaining. It's called this is the entertainment business. The ironic thing is, I'm the only one out of all the girls in the Thorp sphere who actually has a chance to find a man and get married. The rest of them are gonna end up dried eggs, alcoholic fucking losers. That's the ironic thing. You know what, Dad? You were wrong too, because guess what? The show without me sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Because guess what? I'm the motherfucking glue that holds everything together. I held your entire marriage and family together, nigga. Suck my dick.
I heard you had a little problem with your dad today, or
Yeah, I had an argument.
what was it about?
He thinks that I'm a coward and that I need to stop coping when people hurt my feelings and pretending they don't hurt my feelings.
What do
and
you
just-
mean like you're just coping as in like denying that actually hurts your feelings, or?
Yeah, like he was saying, I got very upset that he said it because I mean it was kind of right. I'm not saying he was wrong, but it just kind of hit different because he was just like, you know, you always cope and you say that people don't hurt you, but they do, and you say they don't hurt you because you don't want to tell them they hurt you because you're a coward. Ruby hurt me the other day. Yeah, so he was kind of like, you know, you've been taking L after L after L from these people, and you just won't face them and just ask them why they did this to you and why you deserve it, and you won't just stand up for yourself, and that's going to make you cope with everything.
I think you should stand up for yourself. Like, I think it'll bring content to stream it, and like you just gotta, you know, man up.
They were sniping my dance?
Yes, bro. That shit was funny. And then Ruby started dancing. She was competing. I was like, oh, damn.
Oh, she did? Yikes. Did she do her... Wait, hold on. Did she pull out this one? This is a signature Ruby. Did she do this?
It's do. That's what I mean. Like,
Oh, yep. That's exactly what she did, actually.
I call it the dry heaving puppy, but...
Guys, the reason I mentioned that is stay off drugs because Ruby's 34, but she looks about 44. Drugs will age you, boys and girls.
Actually, I do know what you're talking about. She did look good in her older videos. I've watched them. Let's see.
Yeah.
If you go way back in her videos.
Like-
This is a good picture of her. Like, I would say she looks good here.
The only time I felt like comfortable and, you know, like I could even potentially interact with another person or make a friend, you know? Yeah.
She was
Am
a
I
lot
wrong,
more
or she used to
fuckable.
be-
She was a lot
she used
more
to be kinda-
fuckable looking.
She used to be kind of cool.
I got in an argument with my younger brother. He's mad about the Ben and Grace situation because he feels like I'm putting him in danger by getting doxxed and harassed. So he's been really sympathetic about the whole thing. You know, didn't ask me how I'm doing or anything like that. Just basically said, hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you. This is scary. Like, what the fuck? It's just kind of psychopathic, but whatever. I was inspired by Grace last night because she stole my man's attention. James was all about me until this Miss Hot little young fertile non-drug addict comes flopping in with her little spinny skirt. So yeah, 2 can play that game, bitch. I'm out of weed, by the way, so if anyone wants to enable me, that would be fucking awesome. I can get a weed pen for like $35. So if everyone donates $1, we're at $32. Take a shot, Grace. My Cash App is Pet Cookies. PETCOOIES. I don't know why a single tear just like fell out of my eye. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I'll go towards the green. That's not really 34. I am. See, there's lines, this, jowls. It's just like good lighting and angles. I don't know, one tear fell from my eye. I'm crying. I think perhaps we could all just do competing dating streams and it could be like good motivation to see like who does the best, you know? Look, I'm crying still. But I don't like rushing towards death because that's another part of aging is like you are just, you know, when you're closer to your dead day and one less year of life that you could have, you know, used to accomplish all your dreams, but I've always kind of done my own thing, gone after my goals in my own way. Be honest, Rudy, have you ever given up the head or pussy for crack? No, but I came damn close to thinking about it, man. And those dealers really wanted me to. I mean, but I have like taken my clothes off, done shit like that, but yeah, fortunately that was so lucrative I never had to turn to the street. And it was always like, I was always at like a crossroads anytime I was ready to like change my life. It's like, all right, so, okay, I'm gonna either double down and just like actually be a crack whore, literally, or I can maybe try and overcome and be a success story. And voila, bitches. Against the odds, she shall prevail. So I've got the power of the Lord on my side. Truth, justice, love. Live, laugh, love. See, every day is an adventure. This could be your life, Grace. I'm probably pushing her away every time I say this could be your life. She's like, no. 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 It's like Courtney if she didn't have kids. It's even worse. Wow. I never get over how beautiful this is. That's because every day I wake up and appreciate God's beautiful creation. Was it God? Was it nature? Was it nurture? I don't know. All I know is it's fucking dope. I've had like 8 years of sobriety from hard drugs. It was just the last couple of years I really went more off the rails than I ever had in my life. And it was the hardest. Yeah, it's really hard. And I'm just so glad I'm not living that life right now.
Good morning, chat. We are back live. Obviously, I'm back in the RV. Got some space, and now we're back. Big Ben is taking a bathroom break.
Look, and maybe we just pivot over to the Ruby thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
like, we're right outside of New Haven.
Yep.
She might want to, like, whatever with you. I don't want to be a part of that.
Right. She said she needs a Ben break, but if she wanted to meet up with me, I'd be down.
Yeah. So what's up? What are you going to do?
Tyrone says, Grace, call Ruby first. I mean, I don't think Ruby is going to, like, do this thing like, you met up with your dad, so we can't do it. Like, she said, I don't care if you're, like, talking to Ben or not. Like, I get that he's your dad. But I think she'd like to bury the hatchet, maybe, or...
Whatever, you can have a 5-minute conversation on her porch. Not that big of a deal. A Jamba Juice. Why don't you get in contact with Ruby?
I absolutely will.
But why do I have to tell you everything?
All right. I said, hey, Ruby, what's up?
And if you say the word.
Should I ask her to come on stream?
Yeah.
All right.
Say I'm outside of
You
You know that
Ruby's
someone tried
here.
to make a competitor to Cozy called Comfy TV, Andrew Wilson?
Oh, yeah, the classic.
His own platform.
That was a
You got to run it for like 5 minutes, and the thing was like spitting out wrenches and sparks. It couldn't even get like one text.
What's up, baby girl? Ew, my makeup is not. I fell asleep in my makeup last night, and I know it sounds like I'm hungover from candy, and like I'm getting out because I'm hungover from candy, but I actually am hungover from candy, and I can show you proof. The wrapper, I don't know what happened last night. I blacked out in a rage and bought a bunch of candy. A sober blackout because I've been low on weed pens and alcohol. But I went nuts on candy. I got these vanilla wafers things, multi-packs. And yeah, so I feel like shit. But I made some coffee and I'm starting to like kind of wake up.
Well, I was wondering if you would like to sort of... Okay, I'm not saying struggle sesh. I think we can get through this really quickly. But before we meet up, I just don't want anything to blow up. So I was just wondering if we could just go through the issues we've had with each other really quickly and just maybe get through them.
Wait,
So
Grace,
that-
Grace, hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, so the situation, I don't know if you've been updating people the situation. I don't know what you've been saying to anybody. But we're west of New Haven. You're in the RV.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if you guys met up or anything, but like.
No, we didn't. I just went to that hotel and then I just kind of wandered around and then you picked me up. And
I know, you totally cock teased me, girl. I was like, let's do this. And then I thought you might be in my apartment and like we could all do speed dating and everyone happy, big happy family. And you went dark on us, bitch. But that's fine. I'm glad you got a hotel and got some space.
I just needed to sort of take a day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was also like, I'm just gonna be honest. I was a little wary of meeting up just because I didn't want more drama. I didn't want it to blow up into stuff, and I just felt like it was a little bit unresolved, and it just kind of felt awkward to just meet up and just pretend nothing happened on both sides. And I just feel like that's not really like a healthy way to deal with things.
Well, yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how deep you want to get into stuff, but I think my issues have been primarily with your dad and some concerns over his treatment of you, and I've expressed that, and then things popped off, and
I'm just
I can't stay mad for more than a couple days, but I am like really not sure how to move forward with this Ben thing, because like I'm not okay with that, so I'm not gonna lie and say I'm okay with things I'm not okay with, so it's like
I understand that. I don't want
So I'm happy to
maybe
facilitate
you can
whatever.
go all the way. We've lost all this progress with Ben. Okay, let's go back to when he's going to be chained up for me and Ava to safely stone him and punish him for his treatment.
Well, I mean,
no, I don't actually want to stone him. I whatever. That's your guys' shit. Whatever. I'm happy to hang out with you. That's fine. If you want to go for a walk downtown or something, I'm open to that. And we could talk about whatever. But yeah.
Okay, actually, that sounds good. Yeah. I think that maybe the tension.
I don't hold a grudge. Whatever. Like, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not mad at. I never really was like mad at you. I mean, I was disappointed with some things you were saying about me, but like, I just kind of figured you guys were like mad and saying shit. So I don't like. It's not that deep.
Well, like, what kind of shit? What do you mean?
Like that you didn't like me interacting with me at all, and that Ben
I didn't say that.
to.
I didn't say I didn't like interacting with you at all. I've always said we had good times. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the streams are out there. Anyone can go look at all the live streamed content. But whatever. Like I said, I don't really care that much. I don't believe that either. I thought we did genuinely have a lot of great times. So I didn't take that to heart too much, except for the fact that I was like, what the heck? But I don't have any big bad feelings towards you. I'm super confused about why you keep going back to the RV. But I get life is complicated and confusing, and I told you I don't care. I'm not going to be like me or him. I don't care. But for right now, I'm not comfortable like collaborating with Ben or anything like that.
Yeah, I understand that. I think that would be too tense. I don't think that would be a good idea. But yeah, if you want to like just like do a walk and talk, maybe get some drinks. I'm only I think 20 minutes away from New Haven or whatever, so
okay.
I'm happy to facilitate whatever. I think the idea of like you have taking an Uber or whatever is stupid, and sleeping in motels is stupid, but I don't have any skin in the game. I mean,
so you would like drive me over to New Haven, right?
I would have to go back to. I got stuff I need to prepare for, obviously. So, we're west of New Haven, and for me to get back to Rhode Island, I have to drive right through New Haven. So it's no skin off my back.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So I could. Where do you want to meet? Like, do you have any place in mind? I mean, I guess it's a little bit early to drink.
I mean, yeah, I'm down. We could just like walk downtown. I mean, we could always go to Owl Shop, has like non-alcoholic things, so we can smoke inside there. So that's an option. Okay. Or just walk around. My apartment is a little hot right now. Kevin's not super happy about the whole situation. So maybe, well, but he said you're okay here, but it's a little. We got in a fight yesterday, so it's. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't want to like intrude on your space. I think like just for like
Why don't you just talk on the porch? That's sort of neutral, isn't it?
Yeah, if I could stop and get some like White Claws or something, we could hang out on the porch, not with my dad, okay, whatever, but or whatever. We can walk around. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
You good with that?
I'm happy to do whatever. I don't.
So we'll go. I'll go meet her. We'll be there in about like half an hour. I think I'm just gonna probably end the stream until we get over there, and then just start it up and go meet you. So we can make some money, some donos.
Okay, but I'm not going to be accused of. I'm not going to be accused of obsessively rolling up on your house, right? If I drop Grace off, we're not going to do that, right?
No, I will not accuse you of that. As long as you roll on past my house, okay? Because me and Grace, every time I'm not really sure what to do about the you situation, but don't worry. Nope, I'm not calling no popos on you, okay?
Well, you can't call the police on me. So.
Well, we're fine, okay?
Saying
The plan is a
you're-
plan. Stop trying to backtrack all the progress we just made. All right? I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. See you then. Bye. All right. So I'm going to get ready. We're going to drive over there, and then I'll start the stream up in about half an hour, and we'll do some IRL in New Haven and see where this goes. Because I think talking about whatever, like, it'll just be better content in real life. And I don't think it'll be a big deal. So.
He's not going to call the police on me. Bitch, you don't own New Haven.
I hope Ruby doesn't get a gun, and like she said she would if they visited again. All right, I'm live. Let's go. Hi, nice to see you again. Thank you. All right, I'm just gonna grab the chair and the table from the back.
Actually, I was just running to the corner because I have to grab cigarettes too.
Oh, okay.
Or you can come with me to the store, or...
Do you mind if I just set up on your porch? Because I wanted to get some like donos going and stuff, and until we figure out where we're gonna go. Perfect. Okay. Little awkies at first, but that's okay. That's all right. Don't leave. I gotta roll some cigarettes. Don't leave. All right. Back on the porch. If we're not gonna... They said they're demolishing the second floor porch. Hey. So they the workers there said they're demolishing the second floor today. So it can't really be on the porch.
Oh. Well, let's go walk down Dwight Street. There's I'm trying to think of where we could set up. There's like a I think on Dwight Street there's I don't right here under if there's an internet by where the trees are.
Oh, the Salvation Army?
Yeah, I've totally just sat there like for a while. They've never said anything.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a
So I
problem.
don't even think they're like open or doing anything.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's just a charity.
Was a horror show. They had sewage backup.
Really?
Yeah, so the whole place reeked of human shit. Ugh. I was like grabbing my stomach. I was like, help, help. Like, and they like gave me like this while I was like waiting in line.
Oh.
Oh
like
my God.
into the
I
actual...
was gonna throw up. It was so disgusting in there.
What the fuck?
Oh, but I had to get my Newports, you know? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
This is actually just nice.
Yeah, this is nice. Okay.
Yeah.
We found a place. What happened to the... Oh, thank you. I'm not super hungry right now. What happened to the porch concept? So they're doing demolition on Ruby's...
They're demolishing the house, okay? The eviction happened. They're tearing it all down.
The porch that she burned, they are demolishing. So the porch underneath, which we were going to stay at, obviously we can't stay at. So
they've been renovating everything, and it freaks me out. I'm like, don't make the place too nice, okay? They already raised the rent once, okay? I might have to go back to my old trick.
Amsterdam is for £5. Thank you for the super chat. Says, Ruby, aren't you worried about the reputational damage that comes with hanging out with the Thorps?
The reputational damage was primarily from hanging out with Ben, because
How do you
people
feel like that
view
affects your reputation?
A lot of people thought I got a lot of shit for people saying I was like condoning an abuser or cleansing his image, which is very funny because I'm a junkie crackhead, so I'm not really sure who's cleansing who. So, but I do. I do care about like
battery pack really quick. What's it? Just the battery pack.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine. I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Can I get that lighter? Oh, and can I grab the notebook too? Thank you. Sorry. I'm just like, I don't want to get up.
I love when you boss me around, baby. I can't stop twerking in this skirt. Even though Hormaster said I'm like not good at twerking, which I find to be total fake news.
I think you have to do it parallel to the camera for them to see it.
I need a beat. I can like make it bounce a little, but I need like
It has to. It has. No, you're doing it.
Yo, the cheeks are doing it. All right,
You're
whatever,
doing
we're in
it
public.
with your.
This is not going to make them want to. Grace, stop making me do that.
You're doing it with your back. You need to do it with your thighs.
We're gonna get
I think it
kicked
needs
off.
to come
This
from
is-
your thighs. Yeah. So obviously there have been a little like some disagreements, and I just want to say I really do like you in some ways, and I'm not like. I know that like I don't think we're totally the same person. I don't think we have to be. I don't think either of us ever said we have to be like totally on board with everything. But I really, you know, like I'm sorry, I'm like you're off screen, by the way. Scott Dude for 20. I love that you and Ruby are back together. Thank you for the 20.
I don't burn bridges. I build bridges, baby.
When we get to like, let's say when we get to 50 in donos, we'll get some beers.
Hell yeah,
Or
some Bud
White Claw.
Lights.
Yeah, or whatever you want to get. Yeah. So we're at 25.
All right. Yeah. Give us some coin, guys. I recently lost my bread and butter at Thorp Corp, so I've been on the streets out here trying to make a buck. Don't leave us hanging. They called Ruby a whore. It's the fucking internet. It's called they were mad, and it's called I actually don't really care that much. I mean, obviously it's disrespectful, but like I don't. It's not that deep to me. And I was in the horror genre.
Okay.
I don't experience awkwardness, so I can lead. But like, I don't. I would put myself in the
why don't
horror
you lead? You can
genre
lead, yeah.
because
Go ahead.
I've done fans. I've done chatter. So if someone wants to do a little stretch and say just like full on horror instead of e-horror, I don't care that much.
Scott Dude sent $30
Yes!
with the beer. Thank you, Scott Dude.
My number one enabler. He bought the weed pen. He's buying the beers. Come on, your bitches are too sober for this.
I'll go grab the beer. I have my phone.
All right,
I have my
can
card.
hold down chat.
Okay. All right. You have the floor. Look at these sweatpants. Ew.
You're rocking it. Oh, now I got two mics. Two mics, one girl. What's up, people? See, they say don't trust a junkie. These bitches trust me. This is like $1,000 worth of equipment that you just let me. Come on. They trust me. I don't want to hear all this. We didn't really like Ruby. That nah, they love me. But I have beef with Ben. Serious fucking beef. But not with Grace. I don't know if I got the job yet. They're finishing interviews this week and then they're gonna call me after the weekend. Did Ruby miss Grace or chat? Of course, yeah, I did. I really enjoyed my friendship with both of them, honestly, up until like the final weeks before the bridge burn. It was like getting really tense and I really wanted to move Grace towards staying at my house and away from Ben. And then Ben freaked out and went on attack, as everyone saw. So we don't need to recount history.
What? I'm sorry. I'm
What's up?
literally so lazy, but like I've had the stomach ache like crazy.
Do you want me to get? I can get it.
If you
Yes.
wouldn't mind. I started cramping. I was like, you know what? I don't want to move.
No.
I
You're
actually
totally
don't wanna
fine.
move.
I got it.
Okay. Let me see. Let me cash out the.
What did you want?
I'm fine with Bud Light. I don't care.
All right, I'll just get like. You want me to get like a 6-pack?
Yeah, that's fine.
Grace's power move. All right. Oxys. Akies. Here you go, Dad. Here's the link. Hold on. Shh, Sponge. Shh, don't say that.
I had to switch the.
Hello, Dad.
It did it. Hold on. I hold on a minute. I gotta do it again.
Okay. Okay, sure. What's up, Dad? We got the whole
Hey, Grace. I
appreciate you admitting that, by the way.
Furby.
I just hear it in
What?
your voice. What's up?
You gotta mute
Why
the
are you
TV.
back when the Furby's here? I want to talk to the Furby.
I just don't like talking to creeps, and that's why I don't like talking to you. That's pretty logical, right?
Oh, you don't have to talk to me.
Okay, great.
You know, like how's it hanging is like that's guy talk. I get like you wouldn't say that to a woman, but okay. So like, all right. So you're a woman.
So
All
Ben,
right.
first impressions matter a lot with Rizz, and
I agree.
That's in the trash, right? So
pre-operative.
Hey.
Fox.
Ruby's calling in from the liquor store.
I'm at the liquor store,
Furby,
and
like,
it says
that's
be
like-
back 5
That's
minutes.
tough for a straight guy.
I don't know if there's a closer place nearby, really. So I don't know if I should wait. I'm trying to think of what's nearby here.
It's no rush. It's
Liquor
not a
store's
rush.
not open at 1.
I guess I'll just wait it out.
They said they'd be back in 5 minutes, Dad.
Dub Lalo.
We're preying on the downfall of Ruby, and in fact, I like this meetup. Now, here's the reason. It's kind of like being a Grace fan is also
That's right.
okay.
You doing it right here?
Yep, I'm doing a little podcast. You want to say hi? I got 169 live viewers.
Hello, people.
Everybody.
Cool.
I like the fit. I like the belts. Where are you going with those?
No, I sell stuff. I brought some belts. The guy said he wanted some belts for one.
Oh, nice. Very alternative. Yeah.
Give her a couple of whips of the belt. How much?
Look, can you help me figure out? Okay, so what do you think are the main things that we have to go over, like to establish that the bridge is either like we're back or we're not? Like, what are the main things?
Well, Grace, I think the idea here is someone's projecting, right? Someone's like living in a fantasy world and seeing, right, not seeing reality.
The last issue that we had, she said we weren't reality matching.
Right. Okay. And reality usually, I think the dynamics, like if you were to ask the Furby, like what's up with your parents, if we were to like drill down there, I'm sure it's not totally like super healthy. And Lalo himself is an unusual guy, but he's got some interesting family dynamics. So I would say, why not go there?
That's okay. That's no worries.
Dude, I can walk like way.
You know,
not
I
way,
can't
but,
hear
I
like
waited.
50% of what you're saying. I don't know. Oh, you want smokes? Okay. Where are you? You know where he is.
Who?
I don't know where he's
corner.
Oh yeah, he's right there.
Around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay, I just gotta go roll him some cigarettes. I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
All right, I'll
I'm sorry we
hold
keep
that.
doing this trade-off thing.
We don't need Lolita on the screen though, do we? That's kind of a
He removed
content killer.
himself.
Okay. Hi, I'm back. Sorry, that was like a fucking fiasco. Ruby and Ben struggle session, not a chance. What's up, King? Thank you for hooking me up earlier. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Ben can't do anything for himself, so even in the midst of this repairing session, Grace is forced to go roll his cigarettes. Yeah, keep winning, guys. I would like to repair my friendship with Grace, so that's not weird, okay? But no, if anything starts resembling a struggle session, I will just remove myself because that's not fun or interesting or productive to me. So, yeah. But I have no ill feelings towards Grace. I don't even remember what she said. John, it's crazy that you keep surrounding yourself with these people and then acting like a victim of it, Ruby. Am I acting like a victim of it? I mean, they just made like 8 videos dragging me and I just said I don't really care. But John, anyway, can you unblock me in Discord? What the fuck, man? I thought we had something.
I heard John was talking shit.
Yeah, what's his?
Oh, is Melanie? Is she actually camp? Yo, Melanie, what's good?
Oh, thank you.
I felt like my lighting made sense for like half a second.
Oh, I think you look great. You should
I wanted
keep
to make
more.
Lala leave. I was just here to make Lala leave. So
I've never seen you
What's
before,
your
actually. I like the tank top. Very, very.
well, it's actually a sports bra, but
Oh yeah. So Melanie, you can agree with both me and Ruby in the sense that essentially like the whole sort of issue between us, I think you would agree with this, is
Yes.
that she felt like we weren't reality matching. That's the term you use.
What? No, yeah,
maybe
once I
I'm
saw-
wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, okay.
I
could be
think
wrong.
Wait, do you want to go
I
back
think it's wise to
your
like
dad
boil this
was,
down to
dogging on
one
me
thing.
for like an hour and a half, being so disrespectful in my apartment that people clipped it, and
Uh-huh.
I handled it like a champ and didn't say anything except just laugh it off and joke with you at the time.
Right.
I'm sure he
right.
really talked your ear off that night and somehow convinced you to come back a little fucking zombie. And it was scary, Grace.
Okay. So you think that? Okay. So you feel like I'm sort of brainwashed.
Me and everyone else.
That's a heavy word.
Do a poll.
Okay. I mean,
Wait, can we do a poll?
Yeah, we can.
I think
do a
that
poll if you want.
I think
Curious.
the
I'm
more
curious. Like,
it's just
I
to
don't
humanize
think
you
I
more.
think you have moments of clarity and then you lose it. So that's why it's confusing to try to be your friend. But I get you don't see me as a friend anyway. I'm just content. So
No, that's not true. I care about your opinion. But I mean, it's like we're not best friends. I think you don't think of me as best friend
I
either.
thought you were my best friend. I thought I was your best friend. Who's your best friend?
My dad.
Never mind. Can't compete with that
I mean,
guy.
if you guys weren't like connected at the hip, that would be wholesome.
I'm being a little bit of a bitch. I know we weren't best
brainwashed.
friends. I'm not. I do not actually want to be a bitch here. Okay, I'm trying. Melanie, I'm glad you heard
It's
rein me
okay.
in, because
I'm
I
not-
don't like being a bitch.
Melanie's here to moderate
Yes.
And
I don't like
think
being a bitch.
That's
I
okay.
really don't. And sometimes
So-
but not for two. I don't.
If we could, just to help things move forward, because I think brainwashing is a heavy term.
Yeah.
Okay,
Easier
so
to say,
46 votes. The chat agrees with you, Ruby. 85% say yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
would never
you
trust
got it
anything
so far.
chat says.
Chat is
But-
Grace's best friend. Yes, my dad and chat. That's
dad and chat.
All right, so let's get to this. Maybe we can resolve this really quickly.
Yes, we can. So, did you ever see any sexual contact between you and your father? No, I did not. Can I speculate for the fucking? Yes, I can. Do I think you guys have a romantic relationship? Yes. But I don't care about any of the shit you said about me.
Okay, so that's incredibly rude to say to somebody that you are speculating that me and my dad are
Yeah,
fucking. It's
I know. You play this
incredibly
card, it
rude to
doesn't
say to
work.
somebody in real life.
Yeah, no, it's super rude. That's why.
That's incredibly rude. Like,
I know.
I'm not saying
it's
I'm
incredibly
I'm not-
weird that you guys like bait on all the time. We were kissing on stream like 2 weeks ago.
No, we
on the
weren't.
lips. It's,
Ruby, you and your brother live together. Would you say like it's fine if I speculate if you guys fuck?
if we slept in the same bed every night, yeah.
Yeah, but you have an apartment. I live in an RV. You want me to
True.
like? So would it be fair for me to say that you guys fuck every night?
Then why was he jealous when you slept in the bed with me at a hotel?
You're
and he chewed you
reading
out.
that into something.
So you're
He
just
never
gonna
said
lie
he
and
was jealous.
gaslight?
I never said
Oh,
it.
yeah. If
You're
you wanted to
saying
be an
to my
honest human
face.
being,
You're
oh,
saying to my
well.
face that you're
Here come the
speculating.
tears from baby.
You're being that's an incredibly rude thing to say. How can you say we can be friends when you're saying, yeah, I might speculate about
Yeah,
whether
because
you
I
or
would
your
consider
dad
that you were
fuck each
sexually
other.
abused. I consider you an abuse victim, a
Okay,
sexual
but
and
that's not how
emotional
you said-
abuse
that's
victim.
not okay. First of all, if you thought that was true, you wouldn't have phrased it that way. Secondly, it's an incredibly rude thing to say to somebody's face.
So rude. Yeah.
It is.
Is there anything else?
Well, how can we be friends if you're saying like I'm speculating?
I'm
on whether
speculating
you or
that your dad
fucked?
may have raped
When
you. That means that I can be friends with you if you've been raped. I don't care. I'm not
But
gonna like say you're dirty or bad because of
it's
that.
such a crazy fucking thing to say to somebody.
Your
You
own
realize
brother
that,
said
right?
it the last time he was on stream.
Yes, a lot of people have said
I
crazy shit
know.
about me.
And
I
you
have
guys
always
are in a
denied-
romantic.
I have
Are you
always
in a
denied-
romantic relationship with your dad?
No, he is my father. No,
Can we do a poll in chat?
Ruby, not everything is about chat.
I know
You wanna be
because
friends
they're
with me?
participants in
Well,
reality. and
Ruby,
you're
would you
not.
be friends with me if I said, yeah, maybe, I saw some weird stuff between
Yeah, if you
Ruby and
said
her
that I
brother. I
could have
think that
been,
they,
like, raped?
I think that maybe her brother did some weird sexual stuff with her. Would
then
you be
I would-
okay with me saying that?
If you had and I would probably like do what I did and encourage you to be separate from Ben and stay with me. You're open to it, but now you're not. I will do an honest thing with you, but not like stupid gaslighting. It's low effort.
Ruby, what is gaslighting?
Gaslighting is when you deny the obvious reality and try to manipulate and say that they're the ones not seeing reality when it's
That's
actually
true.
you, the projector.
That's true. That's exactly what gaslighting is. Okay.
It's actually, if you guys want to
So
see a
you're
lot of
saying-
examples on gaslighting, you can check out Thorp TV or any of their little Leech spin-off channels, whatever. There's plenty of content out there. I don't feel the need to debate reality. It's boring. I would like to participate in reality with you, Grace, and I'm not mad at you.
Yeah,
if
that's
you've
what
been
I'm saying
raped.
too.
I'm not mad if you've
Oh,
been raped
thank
or
you
beat.
so much.
You're
What the
welcome.
fuck are you talking about?
She pulls this rude card whenever she has nothing else, and I don't fall for it.
What in the fuck are you talking about? I'm not mad at you if you've been raped.
Yeah.
Do you hear yourself?
Do you hear yourself constantly apologizing for your dad's
do
abuse?
you hear yourself?
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you if you've been raped.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? This just shows how out of touch you are.
Totally.
You're saying I'm gaslighting you, that I don't have a sexual or romantic relationship with my
No,
father.
not about that.
Who
About
would
like
know
other
better than
interactions. No, I don't care if I like literally. It's all there's plenty of evidence.
can't just say
You
that's
talk constantly
gaslighting.
about how you've been dating for like 6 years, dude.
No,
you know
I
that.
don't.
Yes, you do. You and your dad.
I
reference
say
it all
I've
the
been
time.
dating my dad for
Yes.
6 years.
You guys have been together since you were 15, girl.
That's true. We've lived together since then.
Nothing.
But not. I mean, we were with my family, and then why do I have to defend this from you?
You did
are
it. I
so
was the only
fucking
person.
obsessed.
I was the only person who was willing to come this close and not judge you for it, and you fucking blew it.
Oh, hold on a
You
second.
did
Hold
judge
on.
me. No. I'm removing you. No. You did judge me for it. You just hid it, and now it comes out.
What do you
were
mean?
lying that you
Hold on
didn't
one
judge
second.
me.
No, I don't judge you. I judge your father.
Hold on one second. Hold on one
But you're
second.
saying it's rude.
You
If you're
just said
saying
that
it's
I
rude,
gaslight you.
She's saying
Hold
it's
on.
rude. Yeah.
Hold on one second. Let me just say something. Okay, you can listen. You can say whatever.
Did you?
Okay,
I don't
think-
want to, Grace. You really
I think-
want me to pull up text?
I
And
think
shit?
Ruby
You
is
really
saying
want to
she
do
sees
that.
a
I know, but I
pattern.
see your dad fucking physically, emotionally, and probably sexually abuses you.
Okay, that's okay for you to say. If you say that, that's okay for you to say. You can have that opinion.
Everyone has to.
That's okay.
I was willing to repair things, but not if you want to just like deny basic reality. I'm not interested.
Please stop removing.
Make the children cry.
Can you please stop removing?
I'm not removing you. I'm my hands are here.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
removing you.
Okay, so listen, if Ruby wants to say she sees a pattern of abuse, okay, a lot of people say that. Okay, so that's okay. I think it's incredibly rude to like go certain places where she went, but that's okay. But why don't you just focus? Okay, there is something that she says she has evidence of, so maybe we'll just drop the sexual stuff because she says she has no evidence of that.
That's true.
Said that I'm a little bit in love with my daughter, and I
you have said that, and you've made references to being
Yes,
together
he
since
has
you were
said that.
15.
So if you want to say that's romantic, that's fine. Okay.
And you sleep together in the same bed, and you're jealous when she didn't. You know that. You said she was acting
We
different, and you
sleep
threw her out for
together
like the whole day. She
because we're homeless. So
go on stream, man.
So okay, so look, so no problem. Why don't you just move on instead of getting caught up in this?
That's why I say we don't have to reality match.
You have
because
no
it's pointless
evidence
when
of
someone's
it,
not in
but
reality.
you said you have
I
no
can't
evidence.
really hear what either of you are saying if you're just gonna. I can't focus.
Yeah, let him. Yeah, Ben, just
One
watch it.
person
Just
has
watch
to
it.
make a point at a time. You can't have
No, because I don't think like massive conflict is helpful to anyone. Let's just pull it back a little bit. And Ruby said she has no evidence for what
That's
she
true.
means. She is,
And I never saw any sexual contact. I never
slander
saw
and libel.
and I never saw physical
Slander
abuse except for the
libel.
black eye incident.
Well, we'll leave that for the courts to decide. But
Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
so
Where's
so why don't
Destiny's
we
Millions?
focus on?
He already has them, so why don't you go for that?
So why don't we just we'll just let the courts decide that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
for sure.
But let's just focus.
Are you going to be your own lawyer
on-
for this one too?
or let's just focus on the thing where you say like I have evidence. Okay, so this is really what you say I have evidence for. The other stuff you admit is speculation, though you did make the speculation, which is libel. But
Yeah, and everyone else who said that, which is literally it's the unanimous course of the internet.
But what I would be
why don't you sue Destiny for it?
a lot of
It's
times,
like,
what I would be interested in is pulling back from the whole thing and saying like, okay, why do people project? Because someone's projecting here, right? Could be on one side, could be on the other side. People tend to project their own issues onto someone else, right? That's what projection is.
What issues would I be projecting
who's
onto
projecting
Ruby?
what onto what?
You're
I didn't get
projecting onto well, she says you're gaslighting her.
Well,
because
I mean,
of
that's
all
just
what
come
you
out like
saw,
yeah, by
and she
denying
sees
that.
a pattern of abuse. Okay, so
okay.
So she says. So you would be saying maybe she's projecting something onto you that may have been her background, and I would think it would be useful to like talk about Ruby's background a little bit. We know a little bit about her. She has a warm relationship with her mother, not so much with.
Oh,
her
you're gonna go for my dad? Yeah, he had some drug issues. My parents divorced when I was 18.
Yeah.
I'm still on great terms with my dad. He's never hit me. He's never gaslit me. He's never emotionally abused me or asked me to chew my panties on a Warmaxer. He would never do any of that because that's not what parents do.
Can I just ask you a question? Can I just ask you a question, Ruby? If you had a great
Relax. We can relax.
Dude, I'm like literally, if you're just gonna be like totally gaslighting and a bitch, why would I do this?
Can I
Maybe
just
we're
ask
gonna up my rate. Like,
Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on. Wait. No, wait, Ben, you're overdoing it. You're overdoing it. Look, it was supposed to be a discussion between Ruby, her allegations, and her also trying to balance that with being Grace's friend. Let them argue it. You don't have to talk in the middle. Let them do it.
I would just like to ask a question. I don't think it's a big deal, but I'm saying, if you had a great relationship with your mother and your father, why were you living independently at age 16? I'm just asking. There must have been
because I had a relationship with an older man that my mom was trying to stop, and I've always really enjoyed being independent, having my own job, having my own money.
Okay.
So I did move out pretty young.
Okay, so you had a conflict with your mother.
It wasn't a huge conflict. It was more about like I wanted to be with my friends, playing music, going to shows, and I found an apartment for $300 a month, living with one of my friends. And I had a job when I was 16, unlike you at 52. So,
okay, so maybe we could do a little less of the vitriol. Like, is it offensive to you? Whether, like, I just ask you. That's not like an offensive question, right? I'm just saying, You said
Well, you're
like
just
there was a
obviously
minor
trying. Everyone is obviously just trying to like project like the reason that Ruby thinks your relationship is weird, along with 99.9% of everyone else, is because she has trauma from her dad being an addict. Slam dunk.
I don't really think that's what he's saying.
What is he
It wasn't
saying?
really. I think what he's trying to establish is that you had a conflict with your mother, which
What does
you've
that have
admitted.
to do with this? I know he thinks everything's about you and your mom. Yeah, I know I'm corny. Like
No, I don't think that's actually what he's trying to say.
you guys did a whole whiteboard.
I think he's trying to say that
Well,
you felt
I
like your mom
actually
was.
don't really
My
have
theory is that
something
you
that
think
I'm
your mom was
trying to do.
controlling. and
I'm
you also see
absolutely
other
not
parents-
gonna let you guys project onto my family whatsoever. So you can either stop
Nobody's
it or I'm
projecting,
leaving.
everybody's
Yes, you are.
asking.
Absolutely
Similar.
objectively. I have no doubt in my mind.
Dude,
projecting.
you said the craziest shit, and now I can't say something, or you're gonna leave.
You're
That's weak.
going
That's
back
weak.
to my childhood.
You're talking about my family.
Well,
I'm
what
talking about you
about
showing up on my
about
porch
childhood?
with
You
a visibly bruised face. I tried to get an Uber out of that McDonald's
you just
away
changed
from
the
you,
subject.
Ben.
You just changed the
No,
subject.
because we're talking about family. So
You just
what?
changed
You're
the
jumping
subject.
back to like my
Okay.
like thing. Because
we could talk about that if you want. We
Well,
can talk
I'm
about that.
I'm
yeah,
not
if you guys
trying to
want to
say
hear any
something- I'm
questions
not
about
trying
that
to say-
incident, I'm totally open. Yeah,
I'm
what? How
trying to
did
say
she get that
something
eye angry,
negative
Ben?
about your family. I'm just wondering.
Did she bump or something?
About the dynamics. I'm just wondering about the dynamics of your family.
Definitely way healthier than yours somehow. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I have a loving relationship with my mom, and my dad doesn't hit me or me. It's pretty lit.
Okay, so but
No, wait, is that the accusation though? Wait, no, hold on, Ben. You're gonna overdo it again. No, wait, is that the accusation though?
Seeing the grip
I'm not
that
making an
Lana had when she had moments of prayer, like
it's
I do
obvious
believe that she was
both
sexually abused at least when she was
independent
15.
of her
Not
younger-
anymore because his dick stopped working, as we all saw from the non-potent pics. But I know what I'm the victim. How
Okay,
could you
then what's
say
the
that? That's so
allegation? His dick
rude.
doesn't even work, right? So then, like, what are you even talking about? What is
You
it?
could totally have all of this.
I can't even be mad. You're saying you think my dad me when I was 15. You have no concept of
Oh,
my
your
life.
brother.
You're just saying that because
Wait, but
you
also
heard me
the
say I
erectile
I
can't
tried
even
to
be
give you guys
mad.
the benefit of the doubt. I retract it.
How can a rapist have erectile dysfunction? That doesn't even make any sense.
I don't know.
You're
I don't
saying
know.
she was 16, so it was legal, though, right? Isn't that your argument?
But you're saying that I have
He's making
erectile.
this argument. You're saying you believe this based on no evidence.
All right, what are we doing? I'm not going to talk about my upbringing. It has nothing to do with this. That's a total reach.
Well,
No
no,
one's
no,
buying
no, no.
it.
They're
If
talking
we're gonna
about
do
the
something
allegations
else,
you
then
made against them, right?
The the bridge is embering. I don't like doing struggle sessions like this. I know that's your guys'
Okay,
thing.
but you felt free to say what you felt against
I do. I
me.
feel free to say anything
Okay,
about me, bitch.
but you can say that, and then you're just gonna say like, well,
I
I
can
don't want to talk
speculate
about it
that,
anymore.
it's given the nature of what I saw in your relationship with your dad, it was a romantic relationship unambiguously. So it's not a far stretch to speculate that you guys have had sex at some point. Did I see any sexual contact?
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Did
It
I see
is
any
a
abuse
reach,
contact?
Ruby. That is a that
It's
is a
fucking
reach.
rude, you
Not a
pig.
big reach,
You
man.
fucking.
That is a huge reach. You and your brother are very close. Do you hear me saying maybe you
Go
guys
ahead.
have fucked?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would never say that because I don't think it's true, and I would never say that even if I did. It's incredibly rude, but I totally
I know,
don't
I'm
think
just
that.
like the rudest.
Yeah, you're a fucking pig. Go
how
on.
can you say-
back to your fucking shit?
How can you say like you want to be friends with me and yet
Are
you
you
let
going to
this
cash out
drop
me
at
for
any
this? Because I'm
point?
not going to do this for free.
Well, what do you want? What do you want? You want me to pay you for this?
Yes.
For you to insult me?
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
Okay. All right.
Bye.
Thanks for the other.
Fucking pig.
I'm not gonna fucking pay you. And
All
I want.
right. I don't know. Then I'm not doing it.
Oh, those aren't her beers. Take those beers back.
All right, fine. Take your beers. I don't really care.
Yeah. Get your own alcohol, whore.
I'm not paying you to sit here and insult me. Why would I do that?
I tried having a real conversation.
No, you didn't. You
And
screamed
tried
at me.
to
You screamed at me a
deflect.
few times, and then I tried to engage you, and now
John,
you're rage
hit me
quitting.
up. Let's talk, baby.
This bitch is so crazy. Jesus Christ. Fucking nasty.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. She even tried to take the beer. That was a low blow. Not the 16. Right? No. It was the beer. Come on.
Come on, Lalo.
How
Me
poor are
saying
you,
what I
Ruby?
said, how could that possibly be offensive? How is it offensive to say, like, you said you were living on your own when you were 16 years old? I'm just wondering how that happened.
I mean, Ben, you were trying to do your own. I mean, you're trying to be your own lawyer, so it's like you're cross-examining the witness. You're saying like, okay, you're talking about my 16-year-old. Okay, how come you were living on your own when you were 16? And she's like, yeah, talk about that.
How's
Okay,
that?
maybe.
Already talked about it publicly. It seems
I don't even know.
Hyper defensive. If she's got a great relationship with her mother and a great relationship with her father, okay, I'm just saying, how do you end up living by yourself at 16? Now, I didn't say to her, how does a family with 3 kids end up with all 3 of them with massive mental illnesses and massive substance abuse issues, one of whom gets killed in prison? That doesn't seem like a super success story. All 3, 100% of them, right? Wouldn't you say, geez, that might not be the healthiest family? 100% of your kids either end up dead, on all of them end up on drugs, all of them end up with significant mental illnesses. You might not be coming from a place of total health. Don't you think that's a reasonable question?
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say about John, I know he's got the earrings and fingernail polish, but I mean, it's not at that level. Even the most crazy of my kids, it's not like anything like those 3.
Okay, now let's get a I told you so on every single like 50-year-old woman with their wine box, okay? Where she's like, oh, Grace, you should go live with Ruby and you go so well. She would have been holding all of us against Grace the entire time. Imagine. Come on, are you kidding me?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm frankly amazed I'm frankly amazed that Grace didn't fucking cold cock that whore.
I wanted to hit her, but I didn't. I wanted to hit her though. It inspired me to hit her, especially when she said that. But I mean, at a certain point, but wait, hold on. At a certain point, though, it's just laughable because she turns to me and she's like, "And it's reasonable to think that maybe he raped you." And like at a certain point, I just couldn't take it seriously. Like, what are you even doing? Like, what is this? I don't know.
Right.
You want something out of me? She's like trying to make this like super intense eye contact. I'm like, girl, I don't. Okay. Well, now you're going here.
Let me go a little further with the speculation. Okay, she did it along with her mother. Her mother is an extremely controlling person, right? Which drives everyone in the family nuts.
Well, before Ruby was being super defensive, she used to say like, yeah, my mom's controlling. That's why I don't let her watch my YouTube channel because I don't want her on over my shoulder at every single opportunity.
Yeah, your daughter is 34 years old. Like, there's such a thing as a helicopter mom of a junior high school, a high schooler, a helicopter mom of a 34-year-old. Something's way off.
Yeah,
that's crazy. You are 34 years old, have lived on your own since you were 16 years old, and yet you're afraid to tell your mother that you have a YouTube channel?
She's been stuck at 16 the entire time. She has not matured one day past the day she left her parents, and look what fucking happened. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Pathetic. This was horrible. This went as bad for Ruby as possible. She's like, I'm going to be friends with Grace, and then burnt the bridge like I fucking called it. This was perfect.
You fuck your dad. Oh, can I ask you a question about your family? How dare you? Oh, you're projecting. Like, what? Anyways, it turns out she was just here for money anyways, so why would I?
Hey, chat, who else is watching this seat? Who else is watching this seat? 27 viewers, let's go.
Yo, this shit fly.
Just like your mother. Give me the fucking money, bitch.
Give me the money. Fuck you.
Give me the fucking money, bitch.
And well, give me the beers too. No, bitch, that's my money.
Fuck out of here.
She really did want the beers. Yo, she was just using me for beers and cigarettes. So, okay, maybe. I mean, how is that how is that a friendship at all? You're collecting my weaknesses based on what other people say about me, not what I told you personally, like myself. It's not even
what friendship is. Circulating rumors. Circulating rumors. That's friendship, by the way.
This is fucking crazy. It's hard. Like, I was mad, but like at a certain point, she just got this crazy look in her eyes, and I was just like, I don't even know what she wants out of this. I don't, like, she's so mad, and I don't understand it. She started out with saying like, well, you know, if you're not gonna reality match with me, then I'm just gonna say that you fucked your dad. Can I have more beers? Like, it started way before that. He was trying to actually cool it off because he could see that she was going to rage quit, and she did. Am I supposed to be besties with them? You can see the vitriol that comes out as soon as we get to anything real. When it's not like, girl, if we just try to be adults and talk about like a conflict that we had, you can see the vitriol and the nastiness that comes out as soon as it's talked about. I'm not friends with somebody like that. I low-key don't feel safe here. I feel like she might. Somebody said she's sending somebody. I don't think she is, but
She isn't, but you should move for sure.
yeah, I'm gonna move.
I mean, that belt guy was
Those
like
are
enough of a
fucking
warning.
Newports. Fucking bitch.
Wow. Disavow the Newports. I think a black guy would really love those. Okay, please. I mean, those probably have fent in them. Okay, be careful. Imagine.
Hold on.
Okay.
You want some cigarettes? You're welcome. I hope you enjoy them. That was tough.
Yeah.
You did great, honey.
Thank you. Fucking bitch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Lalo, I'm going to ask you this question. Do you think we came here with a plan to end it that way?
No, but I also think that you both knew that was a distinct possibility and you were okay with it, which I also agree.
That's true. That is true.
Based. Okay.
But
Yeah.
did we like play some kind of chess game to, you know, like saying like we're gonna, like if she doesn't bite and she's nice, push her? No.
Yeah.
Like genuinely,
dude, that
genuinely,
wasn't
Lalo,
necessary.
genuinely, Lalo. My question, you can't see my question about her at age 16. Now it would have gone to like, yeah, like all two of your siblings and you have massive mental health issues and massive substance abuse issues. Okay, that could be a little tender, but it is true. But like to get all tender about saying like, well, you moved out when you were 16, how there must have been some conflict. And we all know what the conflict is. She at age 16 was fucking a guy who was
in his 30s or something, right?
36 years old.
That's
Okay.
disgusting.
Okay, which is pretty wild. I like, and it was against her mother's wishes, and her mother basically said, like, you can't live here if you're doing this. Okay.
Wow. So like disowned. Wow.
Well, I don't know.
That's right.
That's
Big girl, you
heartbreaking,
ain't getting
actually.
no money from me. You know, the
And
funny
she's
thing
bro-
is,
wait,
it's
wait,
actually a
hey,
really stupid
Grace.
business move too, because I would have been happy to split donuts with you if you could have just had an adult conversation. But I guess
But Grace,
you're gonna go
she's only
straight
$60 in debt though. She's only $60 in debt. Don't worry.
Only
She's
60
gonna be
in
fine.
debt. You'll get there someday, Queen.
No, but you made a great remark the last time I heard that, where it's like, dude, that's even worse than being like $3,000 in debt, because like you're just so broke that you can only be like $50 in debt to like other neighbors. You know, she doesn't even have a credit card probably.
Boring. Yeah, she's muted. There's 49.
Like let me
watching.
post copies of like Drake songs.
There's no audio. She's just totally.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't getting any engagement.
Yikes.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. All right, I'm going to go buy more cigarettes since apparently mine got confiscated.
I gave them to a homeless black man, Safa.
Hopefully the Thorps are thorping on back to Rhode Island where it's legal, because I'm not about that. What to do? I don't know. That's not part of my story. It's super fucking weird. Not high enough, not drunk enough. They asked for the beer back because, you know, she's gonna need it. Probably more than I do, so I'm not gonna fight for that. I was gonna accept it as like payment for even agreeing to do this, but yeah, everyone should cash at me. Pet cookies, Grace, take a shot, because I'm gonna need to get another pack of cigarettes. And my current pack, I did spill some Red Bull on, so please, if chat wants to replace the Newports that I accidentally left there, that would be amazing. And I spent my last like couple dollars extra from the beer on pizza for that guy, which I doubt Grace is gonna cash at me anything for that. I mean, maybe she will. They always did pay me back, you know. I want to stick to like the truth, you know, even though I'm pissed at them. They did always pay me back. Yeah, she seemed like super offended that she like asked to have this conversation, and then I was honest with her instead of just fluffing her up like she might have thought I would do. I think they thought that just because I'm nice doesn't mean I'm a pushover. Ruby, to be honest, you need to be a little more mature. You rage quit and left your cigs. Now you're begging for cash apps to get cigs. Why quit like that? Because she's lying to my face like a bitch. I'm not in the mood. I thought she was going to be like a real person, and she tried to set up an impromptu therapy session with her dad. Okay, you're a cat. I'm just going to leave you. Okay. Is this open? Hi. Oh my god, I'm so sweaty from that. Kev, don't worry, there's no Thorps coming. They're gone. Whew. We need to get that AC going. It's kind of hot. And yeah, my room is fucking trash. And you're gonna have to suck on it. Yep. Bring out the kooky glasses. I'm ready to be the fun out with cats. I'm ready. I don't know. I'm gonna eventually just lose all trust and good faith after a certain point, you know? Ugh, I can't believe I left a full pack. So I lost money from that interaction. Not only did I not gain anything, I lost. I'm putting myself in black and white. Also, because, like, this is really sad. Yeah, I'm not, like, loving how that went down, to be perfectly frank. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions or anything? Or someone can catch up me and I'll stay on longer. Otherwise, I'm getting kind of tired. I know. Everyone has someone can post my thing in the pet cookies on Cash App. Cookie Talbot on Venmo, because I will need more cigarettes in the future. So you and Grace met up and didn't see it go. Did it go well? No, it did not go well. It went well at first, but then she brought her dad on to do some impromptu, like, deep dive on my relationship with my family. I guess to, like, get back at me for criticizing their relationship, but it's not really the same. Well, anyway, don't forget to hit the like button and all that. And send me tons of money.
At the end of the day, it actually was just about money. I think she doesn't have money, she doesn't have a job, and she doesn't really give a fuck.
What's interesting is
one way or the other.
One of her jobs
was
was working in, of all places, an addiction health, mental health place.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll some cigarettes.
So she wanted to be a paid addiction worker. Like, and then she also wanted to be like a mental health worker for you.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But just like with sex work, like she's like, bitch, I'm not gonna give you this wisdom unless I get some money.
Yeah. Yes. Even though she cares about me, right?
Yeah.
I care about you so much, but I'm not doing this unless you pay me.
But the fact of the matter is, no one wants anything to do with you sexually or in terms of your, like, helpful insights into anything.
Ruby's evil.
She offered help several times, Grace. Can't put a price on what she did and offered you. Yes, you can, because when I no longer was paying her, she dipped. The price.
She put a price on it.
She put a price on it herself, St. Elmo's. She said she wasn't going to stick around unless I paid her.
Grace, you letting the Furby on today was the worst thing you've ever done, honestly. Because now that it face cammed, it means that, like, it's a parasocial relationship now. All right, so Ruby arc over. I'm glad. You know, she fucking sucked. Next time, I need to get rid of the Furby. Frankly, you know, the Furby is kind of funny, ironically, but those sort of ironic, funny things need to be only small. You know, like, why is the Furby on for longer than Spicoli? What the fuck? That's not fair.
I think if Ruby's not around, this Furby's not gonna poke its head out. You know what I mean?
I hope so.
Oh! Speak of the devil.
No fucking goddamn it. No. Okay. Bye.
Hi,
Hi.
Melanie.
Mute my shit.
Yo, wait. Melanie? Actually, you're perfectly welcome. I'm absolutely exhausted. I have a migraine. If you want to talk to the chat on your own and give your take on what happened with Ruby, you're welcome to. I just have to get some food and take a nap.
So I took a bit of a transcript, by the way, chat. Oh, is King here too? King. Yo, what's up? King! Oh my god. I swear, my hair was fine.
What is this fucking debauchery? I watched this massacre all day, and now we just keep a guy on hold. I got business phone calls to deal with, and now we're dealing with this situation.
Yo, I need you to keep your camera still.
Okay, so you have
your camera's giving me motion sickness.
It happens, man. It happens. So do we? You have the controls to the castle, huh?
I don't have any controls, but yeah, I'm here. We're waiting for Ben, apparently.
Good. Okay, not a problem. A lot of shit went down today. I have no idea what you don't know. You were going to talk about your hair.
Oh no, it's just shit. Like my hair has stage fright, so I have a bad hair day as soon as I go on camera.
Yeah, this. Yeah, a good one. That was a good one. It happens.
Yeah. So, I'm just kidding. I'm being silly, of course.
How the fuck did Provo not get pulled in here?
What's that?
How did Provo was supposed to come in here and say something Lalo Dip? You're about to start rolling up a reefer, I'm assuming?
I just happened to show up when they were.
No, that's fine. Just happened to be having a plate of reefer. Is that reefer there?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a mix. I mix tobacco in with it just because I don't like to actually smoke cigarettes.
Spliff, huh?
It's a bad habit I got into a while ago.
Spliff.
I really shouldn't smoke at all. It would be so much better for my voice.
I wish. You gotta not worry about the voice. And Ben's coming back.
I don't worry about it's just a goal, right? Like it's a goal I'm self-improving on. I'm gonna feel better about myself.
Were you the crazy motherfucker that called in earlier today? Are you part schizo by chance? Are we not able to hear me? Is my mic fucked up?
No, I can hear you.
You're a lot more calmer when you're not behind that Furby.
Oh, I'm just a lot more calmer when Ben's not around.
So when he comes back in, you guys are going to go ahead and take over. That's good. I don't believe he's coming back. I think we got left at the damn bus stop, trailer park.
Kings,
you know what I mean?
I've gotten to know you a bit. I think you have good feedback. You're welcome to stay, in my opinion.
On feedback on what? What do we want to feedback on?
Just whatever we're talking about. Maybe if you think Ben oversteps a boundary, or if you think I'm snapping back too hard, just rein us in.
There is no. It's just how weird motherfuckers want to bring it, really, when you're talking to a person in the situation that you guys are in.
I mean, hopefully it's clear at this point that I am playing up my weirdness. I'm not that weird, if anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I never said you were weird.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Then I misheard what you said.
No, I meant that. Okay. One moment. Damn, I just don't know what to say. I guess the Ruby thing. So were you a Ruby person?
Pardon?
Homegirl. Is Ruby a homegirl?
Pretty much, yeah. She's more of a friend than I've had online for a while, at least
And so you just watched her get slapped around and fucking used and abused and tossed.
Oh no, I joined that street.
What said about her? How are you taking that? So you're here.
How am I taking this current
situation that you're in? It'd be like going to hang up at your fucking one of these dudes beat up your homie, and then you just turn around and be like, and then go hang out with them dudes.
Oh no, I know. I know Ruby's strong enough to handle it. I'm not trying to protect her.
Green, black, and white, like she was Quentin Tarantino. Rehash. That was very dramatic. That was so dramatic. It was irritating.
Well, okay. So here's my take on Grace's behavior initially. Is that if you didn't want conflict, this was the worst possible topic.
Everything we're doing out here is for conflict.
Well, that's what I'm saying is Grace seems to be sabotaging her own friendships a lot of the time because of this.
It's called crash and burn. You can't give a fuck about any of these people out here. Well, who knows if they're even anything? What to do is get what the fuck they're used for, right? Just whatever they can do for the time I need it. Fuck it. Throw it on. I don't need a banana peel. What are you talking about? Somebody else can slip on that later.
Well, human relationships, whether we're talking about friendships or more, here's the answer, right? We're tit for tat. So when we develop a relationship with somebody, we would develop it under the pretenses that I haven't screwed you over yet. So I'm your friend because I haven't.
Transcript. I got told the transcript. Transcript. King looks like he at work. Tyrone? Turn church. The fuck does that mean?
What?
Get the fucking transcript popping. There's going to be some other shit later. You go ahead and I'll walk myself out. There's a lot of motherfuckers that got outs today. I'm gonna go ahead and just have to. I'm not fucking sweating, bro. This is called fucking natural water. I might have a little, not sweat. Just got out of the shower a fucking minute ago. King's gonna smash. Yeah, I'm gonna smash that. Is it pre-op, post-op? What's going on now is there's been a dismantling of a lot of motherfuckers what they thought reality was. Dubs stacked up just right like this. We're walking fucking like. Ruby just got hit. That was for fun, is what they don't want to tell you. Everybody knows that was for fun. Ruby, that was known. Hey, let's go get some booze. Fucking sit in a picnic style. My dad will go block her. That was called proper dismantling. A lot of humans got taught some crazy lessons today. It was a blessing to watch. It was great. It was just a great fucking bullying of fucking who knows. Maybe nobody deserved it. Maybe the bullies. I know that I fucking watched it and that it was good fucking bullying. Can't beat that. Can't beat that.